Hola everyone, how you guys doing? What's the word? Everybody in the house, guess see. 21 people. How you guys doing? Hopefully everything's been good for everybody today. Trying to get through, this the weekend, huh? Get the weekend going on. Some of you probably did some holiday shopping y todo eso. Ro P, buenas noches, Chronicles, gente. Happy and blessed holidays. Absolutely, Ro P. Man, been seeing you quite a bit now, Ro P. How you doing, man? No, I don't think we've had many conversations, but I sure do appreciate you being here and being part of this. So, like I said, I appreciate you taking part in our daily discussions. Um, I apologize. I haven't been bringing a lot of substance to it. We've been, I mean, we've had good conversations, but I really do want to start bringing in guest speakers, and I want people to come in and tell their story and just kind of get the awareness out there of it too. Like everybody thinks, um, convicted felons or if you've been to prison, you're some hard ass and all that, and nothing could be further from the truth. We're just normal individuals like everybody else who made mistakes and kind of wish we could take the shit back. There's consequences to that. There's, We become the ugly duckling of society. But I think we have a lot to offer as well, and I appreciate everybody that's on this path too, the same path that I'm on. Just trying to be, um, I don't know, I guess normal, someone, something, in the society, some kind of contributing member of society. Um, we may not be the doctors and the lawyers of the world, but we definitely have a lot to offer. So, Cricket's wife, there's my baby. What's up, girl? Hello to everyone. Geronimo over the hills and through the woods. To Abuelita's casa we go. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year, he said. Órale, Geronimo. Cricket's wife, Feliz Navidad. And like Jose Feliciano says, I want to wish you and Gordo a Merry Christmas. Órale. To her and my boy, Gessie. Saludos, Chronicles Familia from Miguel Mejia. Baba Mesa, what's up, family? Hope everyone had a good day. Mrs. Cricket. Mrs. Cricket. They jumped on me. Mrs. Cricket, hello, how are you today? Said Bubba Mesa. RJ said, what up, Chronicles Familia? RJ, Hugo Cricket, how are you, bro? I'm good, homeboy. Ya sabes, aquí, living the dream, like they say. Cricket Geronimo, thank you. I wish your family happy holidays, said Maruka. What up, Bubba? I see you, bro, from RJ. CDS, CDSF, Hola, Miss Cricket. You J-Cat. I got your J-Cat hanging, homeboy. I'm talking to Maruka. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that one out. What up, everyone? Saludos from Carlos Cortez. Freedom, Liberty. What's up, everyone? Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a good month. How's it going, Chronicle Familia? Hope everyone is having a great weekend from Damien de Leon. Kessie. And there's Maruka. Bubba, I'm good. I hope your family is well. I'm in AZ, still trying to reach out to some kids here. Savannah Martinez. I'm ready for him to call. Hola, fam. Damn, what the hell happened right here? Bubba QS, hope your day is good. Yup, Kessie. Oh, Chele. Hola, fam. What's up, Chele? So many Mexicans in here. This is great. You know what? I'm not even going to get started on this. Great ones, wild. Am I in the right place? Probably not, homeboy. Probably not. Freedom, Liberty, Minds was good, bro. Mrs. Cricket, thank you, and you're doing a great thing. Merry Chismes, said Damien de Leon. Geronimo, what child is this who's laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, said Geronimo. Yep, Carlos Cortez. My thoughts exactly. EJG, what's up, fam? Kepo, Phoenix 602, what up, Basic Cricket and Chronicles family? Everyone subscribe and hit that like from RJ. Bubba Mesa, what up, EJG? Shelly put, hit that thumbs up. EJG, Bubba Mesa, what's up, bro? How are you? RJ, is Chops or Greyhound coming on tonight? Yeah, I told Greyhound to call about 8:30. I'm getting in a little bit after that, but he should be calling. That was some good shit with that video. Oh, right on, Phoenix. Did you see that with JB? Man, I tried to get it done quick as I could to get it out there. So I'm gonna try and get more. I mean, I keep telling you guys, and so I'm really gonna keep on that and try to get more out. EJG, I'm good, bro. Foot really sore today, so just been laying around. Man, hopefully you're feeling better, but I don't know how long is Maruca's jefito had the same issue and they did the same thing. Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow right there for sure, bro. RJ, awesome video on JB. Gracias, bro. G Thoughts. Hello, sir. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, G Thoughts? Bubba Mesa, did you look at the picture I sent you today, my mom? Yeah. I saw that, eh? I did. Matt, when you said some funny Down syndrome cop video to a Ruka only to find out she tells you that's not funny. to tell you. She said that's not funny. Hold on. What's up, bro? Hold on real quick. Trying to see if I can connect it. Hold on real fast, bro. Um, trying to. You there, bro? Oh, hold on. No, not you connect. What is this? You hear me? I was trying to put you on a Bluetooth thing, bro, but it's not working. You there? You're low, bro. No.
Super low. I got my shit up all the way high.
I just turned it up. Yeah, I just turned it up. I was trying to get you on the Bluetooth. I had it already, but it won't pair. I don't know if maybe it's because we're not going to be able to talk back to you on that or not. But I tried to make it louder. I brought the Bluetooth outlet down. I'll try to get it in between calls and see if I can get it because I don't want to hang up on you.
And then when another phone opens, I'll try to hop on one of those. Maybe a different phone is even louder than this one.
Yeah, I mean you're fine. I was just trying to see if I can get it a little bit better with this Bluetooth. Some a couple gente have mentioned maybe I should try that. So I brought my sound bar down. We'll see. Try and do it in between. Que Paul, let me get these comments. When you send some funny Down syndrome cop video to Ruka, only to find out she tells you that's not funny at all. My son is a special kid with needs. I responded, fuck, my bad. Mad. Shit. I don't need a sore foot to lay around. I find other excuses, said EJD. David Pelayo, good evening to everybody. Cricket. What's up, my boy? Bubba Mesa, damn, Matt. Laugh my ass off. Bobby B said, hey, Jovan, what's up, nerd? I put out a video today, bro, kind of like a profile on JB.
Yeah.
I released that one this morning. Kind of short, but, that fool was, he had something against Placas big time, huh?
What?
He had something against Placas big time.
Well, didn't they get the case against the Placas? If they killed the Judas and the Paredes or some shit?
All three of his cases. He went in with 4.5 years and picked up 3 different cases where he stabbed Placas. And yeah, he killed those 2 in the middle one, but he did it 3 different times. And the last one, it was him and Tuba did together. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see. Where we at? Bubba Mesa. Yeah, my chances of getting busy with her are 2% now. Bobby B said, hey, Jovan, what's up, nerd? Slick Arisa, Cubo Crickety Chronicles Familia. You missed Chop yesterday, man. I fucking had my ringer off, and every time I looked, I missed your damn call.
That's right.
Did you see? Yeah, I know. He was on here, though. He said he was going to come on tonight, too, but you know how that is. Slick Arisa, Cubo Crickety Chronicles Familia. Maruka said, Bobby B, hey, I'm proud to be a nerd, LOL. Sup, Cricket just got home grubbing, watching, no work tonight, said Carlos Nieto. Cubo. Bubba Mesa, you have Facebook, ask EJG. EJG, yeah, I do, bro. Same name as here. Oh, man, it jumped. Damn it. All right here. Great video today, Cricket. That vato got stabbed 47 times. No good, bro. Damn. Oh, yeah, that was after when Tuba got killed. Yeah. Cool. I'll look you up, say EJG. Bobby B. Jovan, I know I'm being funny. I say that because before Cricket, you knew nothing. Tu sabes. Yeah. It wasn't all me, man. Greyhound called. Yeah, okay. Wasn't cold. Yeah, that JB video was good shit, said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B, thank you for always keeping it real in here, said my girl. Q Cricket, Bobby B, and Gente on the podcast. I'm going to chill on my night off and enjoy a cantarita. Orale, what's up, Ben Cuevas? How you doing, brother? Brian Richter, what about Richard Jimenez, RJ? What about him, brother? Did you have a specific question or just like I'll end up doing a video on him as well. That one will probably be a little bit longer, but I just got to get all the material and stuff together. The doctor told me.
They're crazy. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
RJ's in the background playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember they said that, and they said also Big Spider's in there. I think lifting.
Yeah, Big Spider's in
there. Yeah. I have to pull. I wonder if I can get those and like zoom in and try to get them on. You know what I mean? Like pictures of them. I got a lot of pictures of them, but one like that'd be cool right there.
Yeah.
The doctor told me 2 months. They did a little procedure yesterday, said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B said, Ben C. QLS. Mrs. Greyhound, hello, how was your day? Said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B was good, OG. Geronimo, my little pajarito robotics team won second place in Flagstaff competition, and he's headed to ASU for state competition. Yay, and Tata's crying again. Orale. Baba Mesa, good, thank you, and yours, said Greyhound's wife. Bobby B, David, we need to meet, ese. Cricket's wife, hey Greyhound, you said someone in there does portraits. Ask them how much, please, from Maruca. Hey, babe, you still got that?
Yeah, I got the photo. I gave it to the vato. He's gonna give me a dibujo for gente to see how he gets down. The dude's cold blooded. You know what I mean? He got me faded, and he said, depending on the size, is how he's gonna charge. You know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, he said he'll do it and knock it out, but he just let you know, depending on the size, that's how he'll let you know the price and shit.
Yeah.
But hold on. Hey, where's Steven? Tell him, or if you see him, tell him culture. Alright.
Tell him that picture I sent though. Can you hear me?
Huh?
That picture I sent, he just doesn't want him throwing the bird though.
Yeah, I told him not to be throwing the flipping the bird. He just wanted the other part. He's like, all right.
Yeah. Damn kids. Let me see where we're at. Oh, I wonder, hey, babe, Joanne, do you still have the picture, that portrait that ¿cómo se llama? Pinche Luis. That Luis did of Mijo when he was a baby? I know. Luis got down too, bro. Cisneros?
Who?
Luis Cisneros. Coño.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what about him?
He gets down, bro. He did a portrait of my son when my son was a baby right there in the county.
Yeah.
That thing came out just like the picture. My son was wearing little overalls. He got all the little wrinkles and everything on it.
Yeah, I didn't know he got down too. Indio doesn't do portraits, but he drew and shit. And Babel gets down. Babel got tight ass shit too.
Yeah, Big Casper does too. He could draw. I don't know about portraits, but I know he could draw. So can Chino. Let me see.
Flaco used to be able to get down too. Matus?
Yeah. Matt, was it the video where he said, well, they said Nino can do it también. He said boobies. Ray Nino.
He's doing it as a hustle.
Yeah, that's what what's his name? PJ was telling me that Nino got down real feedback.
Who?
Ray Nino.
Who?
Ray
Oh,
Nino.
yeah, I
Let me see. Matt, was it the video where he said boobies?
Hey, Fernand,
Yeah.
hold on real quick. They got a plumbing issue. They're asking you to come check out real quick. Hold on real quick.
All right. Bobby B, hell yeah, anytime. What's up, Mr. Graham? How you doing? Anything that you guys say to him, I'll tell him when he comes back. I'm just gonna keep reading though. Bubba Mesa, yeah, and when he also pulled over the black guy because you're black, laugh my ass off. What are you guys talking about? What video? You guys talking about stir crazy? Bubba Mesa, yeah, and when Geronimo Greyhound coming in loud and clear. Feliz Navidad, hermano. I'll tell him. Greyhound, I'll come back to it. Miguel Mejia, Cubo Greyhound, saludos. Hope you're doing good today. Damn. Now you guys once he takes, I'll tell him when he comes back. Matt, I haven't seen the one with the black guy yet, said Bubba Mesa. Bubba Mesa, I requested you, said EJG. Jojo, Arizona. What's up, brother? Saludos, carnales. EJG, I accepted it, bro, said Bubba Mesa. Bubba Mesa, you should check it out, said Matt. Salute Graham. I'll tell him, hey, real quick, you're fucking good at putting those together. Good job, mano. Oh, right on, Bobby. Yeah, I took, I'm telling you, the last couple of days I was staying up all night trying to get it all together. It's not that hard. I mean, because I got to write this shit, kind of do the, do some of the, looking in, Yeah, you there?
All right. Yeah, they got the plumber over here, and since I was the senior plumber, they're having plug issues, so they need to ask me how to do it properly.
Oh.
And just when I think I'm out, they keep trying to bring me
there. RJ said, Cuvo to Greyhound. Ask Greyhound if he got the Wheela I rode him through JPay and the Feria I sent yesterday through JPay as well. Said RJ.
I didn't get no Wheela. If you sent it yesterday, well, I mean, I got the first one he sent me, so I don't know about anything else after that. I haven't got nothing. As for Feria, if you sent Feria yesterday, I haven't checked the phone to see if it was on there. But the receipt, I'll probably receive a receipt on Monday. So as of right now, no, not yet. It doesn't mean it's not here yet. So let me just check on that because I haven't checked. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah. Bubba Mesa, what's up, Mr. Greyhound? How are you doing?
You with it, Bubba Mesa? I'm doing good. Been a quick day, chilling, hanging out.
Geronimo said, Greyhound coming in loud and clear. Feliz Navidad, hermano. Maruca said, Greyhound, you in touch with your son? He should meet up with us around Christmas. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I'll let him know. We work something out.
I still gotta talk to him. I'll call him, he'll call me, we'll text each other. He's working, I'm working. Gotta get at each other. We'll figure it out. Try now. All right. Cubo Greyhound, saludos. Hope you're doing good today. From Miguel Mejia.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Gotcha.
Let me see. Jojo, Arizona says, salute Greyhound. Bubba Mesa said, Jojo. Where are we at? Man, I hate this thing jumps like that. Hey, real quick, I already seen that. Matt. I'll look for it later. Donnie Mullins, what up, Chronicles? What's up, Donnie? How you doing, brother? Donnie, we have Greyhound on the phone. He is a reformed Arizona Mexican Mafia member. Doing a life sentence in prison. So I'm just telling everybody that's coming into the chat and anybody that's new that hasn't heard these phone calls, that is who is on the phone. G Thoughts, nerds make the world go round. Yeah. Jojo Arizona, Donnie Mullins, he said. There's my Ruka. Cricket, stop it. Was all you. Be real, LOL. What the? What was, man? You talking about that portrait? Shit. Wish. Bobby B. David, we'll figure it out soon, that's it. David Pelayo, it's Saturday. What's up, OG Greyhound got going tonight? What you got going tonight, bro?
I was just kicking back because, I got work on Monday, so we just been kicking back. I ain't really been doing it. I was just riding the wheel and then sketching up some stuff, and that's it, just hanging out. And tomorrow will be get ready for work day, so won't be really too much like that. So the Saturday today just been kick back.
Right. Gabriel Granado said, what happened to JB's eye? Was he born that way or an old war injury? Do you know, bro? I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard he got hit. Yeah, I heard he got hit with by a placa, right? With one of them black jets or whatever.
Yeah. I forget what those things are called. Yeah, I think they are called black jets.
Nightstick. Yeah, nightstick or.
That's what I heard. And his shit was like that because of the Huda.
Yeah, he got beat by the cops and they popped it and knocked that eye out or knocked it sideways or whatever it is.
I mean, if the Huda made your eye look like that, no wonder he's always at the Huda.
Yeah. Well, they said, what's crazy is I didn't know, but while I was reading the stuff and I read the court papers, some of the witnesses said that after Roy, because on the second one it was him and Roy Rodriguez, Passy's nephew or whatever. They after he hit the placa and like knocked him to the ground, they said JB yelled at him, you ain't gonna be beating me no more or some shit like that, and then started stabbing him and killed him. Matt said, ask Greyhound, is he's ever witnessed someone get hit off the yard or dealt with for being a Chester molester? If he can speak on that. Saludos, Greyhound. God bless you.
Have I ever seen somebody get hit for that?
Yeah, or ran off.
Yeah. Well, definitely. Shit, the first one I ever did was a chum. It was 22 counts of child molestation.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mr. Goyo put, órale, que hubo, carnal, cricket and raza. Oh, there's my girl. She put prison, little line at the bottom. Chronicles is the Instagram account. Okay. Cool. Thank you, baby. I got to check it out too and start, I guess, doing stuff with it. Whatever you do on Instagram. Cricket's wife. No. No what? No, it got ruined. Oh, did it? That drawing? Yeah. Jojo AZ said, what happened to Luis? Luis is doing 3 life sentences in the feds. And last I heard, he's in Canon USP. And he got made as a California M member. Bubba Mesa, is that picture, not huge, but like a 12 by 10. Which picture, Bubba Mesa? My primo Nino gets down when he gets loaded. Yeah, Nino did. You ever met Nino, bro? Richard Zabala's brother?
No.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
But I think he was locked up at the time when Richard was with us because they used to write to each other.
Yeah.
And, matter of fact, he was right there. He was at Cook or something because wherever we got our comida from, that's where he was at.
Yeah, because we were in Nino was with me in Rhiney unit in I don't know what year, but I met him before I met Little Man. Man, he got down at tacking and shit,
You have
bro.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he definitely got down. You gonna try call back?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and get this Bluetooth going, but just call back.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Mijo. Mijo. What was the name of this Bluetooth device? Oh, okay, here it is. It says couldn't connect. Is it because the phone? Because I'm getting this call right now. You there? All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get this real quick. Give me a sec. Oh man.
Sound says you're connected.
Hmm?
Says you're connected.
You there, fool? Don't say it's connected in here. Now it is. Can you hear me, bro?
Go to your phone.
What do you mean?
Go to the call. Switch it.
Now it's not here. Why would it do that? Just disconnected? I don't want to waste the call doing this. I'll just forget it. I'll figure it out soon. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know. It connects and then it disconnects. I don't know what the hell's going on. But
Well, from the show.
no, from Bluetooth, so I can get you louder on this speaker. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to waste the whole call just trying to connect it. I think they can hear you okay. So
Yeah.
EJG said, "Man, y'all, I almost caught a case tonight. LOL. I had some old drunk ass 60-year-old woman look at me in the eyes and tell me to go get her some beer. I was like, what the fuck?" Fish Slayer SoCal. Saludos, gente. Jojo. Robert Lopez. What's up, Cricket and Chronicles family? What's up, brother? Mr. Goyo, por órale, cubo, mi raza, yay, yay. My bad. My lady said 8 by 10, but if you can do 2 of them, Bubba Mesa said, bro. The photo that I sent?
Yeah. You're telling me?
Yeah, that's what he said.
They want 8 by 10, or I mean, ask them what the.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. When you get a chance, can you call Sid for me? Yeah. Tell them they're saying that they want 2 8 by 10s of a portrait. So what do you want me to tell them? All right. Gracias.
All right. Geronimo said, Mr. Goyo, salud, hermano. Bubba Mesa, Ninos, your primo said, Jojo. Mr. Goyo, Geronimo, likewise, my brother from Salinas, Califas. Órale, bro. Likewise, my brother from Salinas. Bubba Mesa, Jojo, Tony, Zavala, Nino, yes. Yeah. Oh, okay, different Nino said Jojo. Carlos Nieto, Greyhound. Hey, what up? What was your favorite restaurant when you were a free man?
Favorite restaurant? Wait, hold on real quick. Hey, they're asking for 2 8x10 for that picture that you got. And what are you doing? So we got 2 8x10.
I'll keep going while he's doing that. I'll put it back right now.
So,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
so the smallest on the drawing paper that we got is a 9x12.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
that's the smallest that we get in here to deal with.
yeah. Shoot. Would you say 9x12?
Yeah, 9x12, because the paper that we get in here, the smallest that they give us is a 9x12.
Yeah,
no
but
8x10.
But can he cut that into 8x10?
Can you cut it into an 8x10?
I mean, he's doing the jale. It don't matter, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that's enough inches to cut.
Hold on real quick.
I'm gonna keep reading, bro.
Oh,
Huh? Yeah.
what's happening?
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
¿Qué pasó?
So you was talking about you wanted an
Yeah.
8x10, right?
Yeah. Vato said
Okay.
two of them 8x10 is what his Ruka wants him to get done.
All right, and they wanted the whole picture, right? As far as did they want the background on it or just any background?
I'm
Or
assuming
they don't want a background.
just I think the main thing they want is the actual portrait of the Nino, but without him flipping off, the camera, and
Right.
so I guess the background just nothing special, just así.
Okay. So they don't want the hand in there. They just want the dude, and that's it. No background or nothing.
As far as I know, brother, I got him right now on the live. He'll probably tell me, and I can tell Greyhound to tell you before the night is through when I get there.
Okay.
But that's as far as I know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because I was thinking, you know what I mean, as far as just doing just the portrait, you know what I mean, as far as without the hand and then just do the dude. Now you gotta remember the picture. It really doesn't do it no justice because of the way the JPEG picture is. It kind of takes away. So like, say if you take a picture with your phone and it might be crystal clear, but as soon as you blast it over to the JPEG and they get it on this end and they print it, their printer's so fucking like generic and garbage. It's like the lowest grade of shit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't capture everything. It's not like an inkjet printer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why.
It kind of takes away the detail and shit in this stuff, but you know what I mean? We could get it the way it looks on the paper and shit, but as far as details and that shit, it's hard as fuck to get them details.
Yeah, well, that's why I told Greyhound if the JPEG picture ain't good, I could send a real, I could do a real picture. I didn't know how good they gave you guys that, Holly.
See, and that's the thing. When the real pictures come in, they make copies of them too, with the same garbage ass printer that they do the JPEG pictures.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
So it's kind of a fucked up. It's kind of a fucked up situation and shit where you can't even get no real pictures. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and it's all done on the same garbage ass printer.
Well, the best you can do, brother. I mean, you can only do what you can do.
Yeah, we can most definitely work with what we got with, you know what I'm saying, and go from there and shit. Just if they want anything in there and shit as far as background or whatever shit, you know what I mean, just send the reference and boom, we'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything your little heart desires, tell them.
Orale, I got you, Simon.
I don't know. Are they listening to me or no?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just let them know whatever background they want to put it on, shit, whatever. You know what I mean?
Simon, orale.
You know what I'm saying? So just let him know what's up, and then he'll let me know, and then boom, we'll go from there. But as far as doing the portrait and cutting the paper down, that ain't shit. We do that. You know what I mean?
Órale, Simón. Cool.
All right.
All right, gracias.
All right. Kid.
All right.
Have a good one. You're welcome.
You too.
All right.
RJ said, was Nino locked up in Winslow in 2004 in the 2-yard? He has Aztec letters or symbols tatted on his back. He knows how to tattoo very good. Was that him? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he was. Then Bubba Mesa might know. You back, fool?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Damn, that fool can talk. Huh?
What?
I said, damn, that fool can talk.
Oh. He's been in the box for years, too.
Yeah.
He was locked down for years, too.
Hey, so homeboy was asking, what was your favorite restaurant when you were a free man?
My favorite restaurant, I'll just say Ritos, because I like what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like different ones for different things, but I've liked them all ever since I was a kid growing up. So I'll say Ritos in Garfield.
Yeah. David Pelayo, all gangsters make the world go round. Nah, real motherfuckers do. The video was off the hook, excellent, hermano cricket, interesting as hell, and watched it several times to really grasp it. Jojo said, can't wait for the interviews. Yeah. RJ, yeah, that's him. He's badass at tattooing. Arizona Diablo, reformed 100 cricket greyhound, big respects. Bubba messed up. Mr. Goyo, what's up, bro? Much love to you. Cubo Carnal. Yay, yay, said Goyo. Mr. Goyo, Bubba, I'm going to skip all these where they're talking to each other. Bubba Mesa, I know him. When I was with him, all he did was tattoo portraits, everything. I got along with him. El Fabi said, hey, dispensa y con todo respeto, whatever happened to El Mentado Trigger? I remember el desmadre back then and then nothing. Si se puede saber. Trigger ended up getting sent out of state, I think to Maryland, into the state Pinta. And because of that, everything kind of died down and everything was... and at the same time, remember, he was going against vatos that were in the county, so he was able to get a bunch of, they were able to get, all kinds of new recruits as they were coming in, and it just kind of died out. Trigger ended up getting released from the Pinta, whenever his release date came, and that was the end of that. No one's really heard much about him or nothing further as far as all that was concerned. Shadow Pit, saludos. I have a question. If a person is bragging they're being made before they announce it and gets hit for it, can he redeem himself or is it game over for him? It usually probably be game over because if he gets hit, bro, if it goes as far as that, yeah, it's basically done. It'd be different if it was like there was talk of it and then it got cleaned up. But if he actually got hit, I think that would be the end of him. Arizona Diablo, let's all give a shout out to our youngsters for teaching us how to use this technology. LOL. Right? Beezer said, Cubo brothers, how you vatos doing? Gordo, tech support, help your dad. Maruca, LOL. Cubo tapping in, said Aaron. What's up, Aaron? What is Greyhound gonna do for Christmas? Said RJ.
What do I do for Christmas?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Asking?
Yeah.
I don't know. A few of us got plans to make some meals and shit. Because Christmas I think falls on a Saturday or something like that. So we got a few things that we wanted to do. So we haven't figured it out how we're gonna do it. If we're gonna do a Henson thing or just a group thing or how we're gonna do it. But because like Thanksgiving, I had different people make different things, and so I was eating from a little bit of everybody's shit. So this time I don't know how we're all gonna do it. Because one one person made tamales, the other one made frito pie, and the other one made burros. So you know what I mean. So it's like I got fat on that day.
Yeah. No, Chipa Mexica said.
I keep a 3X still.
Shit, that used to be a tent on you. Hey, bro, I just got off the phone with Indios in Chipa Mexica. Is that right? Orale. Original 86. What's up, Cricket, Greyhound, and Chronicles family? What's up, Original 86? Freedom Liberty. Ask Greyhound how gangster is Colorado Mexicans.
How gangster is what?
Colorado Mexicans.
Like I said, it depends. You know what I mean? It's like anywhere else. You got a bunch of fake dudes. You got a bunch of wannabes. Then you got some real motherfuckers. Then you got the dudes that are blade the grass. They go one way or the other, whichever way the wind is going. So I guess it just all depends. You know what I mean? But it's so like the dude that was just on here, like me, he been in the Supermax for a minute because he staffed up the Hudas, he staffed up his own. When the Sureños first started out here, they were banging against all the Colorado clicas, so this fool was locked down for a minute, and he's got Hugo for his clica and shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, they've been through some stuff. These vatos all been it just, like I said, it just all depends who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? You got a little bit of everybody over here. You got 50s, got a little bit of everything. So, I mean, I don't knock them. I just say it's more like juvenile, just because they're still like gangbanging and shit with each other, as opposed to the raza like all completely being together. But they do their thing.
Aaron said, ask Greyhound if he knows, I think he's saying that, Flaco Valdez from Eastside Posse. He said he ran a yard for you guys.
Flaco Valdez from where?
Eastside Posse.
Oh, yeah. Flaco's had it for us a few times. Flaco, I think it was in Tucson where Flaco had Sayarda, and then he went to Buckeye. And I know Flaco, I know Flaco since we were younger. But yeah, Flaco had it for us también.
Bubba Mesa said, yeah, that's good. Just let me know how much for them and I'll get him some more to do. Cool. Ben Cuevas, ask Greyhound if had to do it again, what would he change up and what mistake did he consider he made the most that he regrets if he has any?
If I could go back and change, you talking about this whole viaje?
I don't know, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm saying, because I heard some of the stuff, like sometimes when you talk, like it gets kind of.
Okay, he
so
said.
I just want to make sure that I'm.
All right, listen.
I just want to make sure I heard everything right.
All right, he said, ask Greyhound if he had to do it again, what would he change up, and what mistake did he consider he made the most that he regrets if he has any?
I mean, I guess the change would be to never have came this route. You know what I mean? But if you're saying, I still went this route and I just changed some of the things that I did, I mean, I kind of wouldn't want to change anything I did other than always throwing myself out there to go fucking do shit. You know what I mean? Because I felt like if they're mistakes, they're other people's mistakes. Because for me, I don't believe that because I could come and if there was something I didn't agree with, I go fucking make a point to let everybody know I don't agree with this, and this. And I'd argue points about a lot of things, right? And say where I stood. I always try to be in the mix politically and have a say so. So I know it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way when I did certain things. Now I admit there were some things I did wrong, like when Shamuko became a sergeant, I went in card block. I went to the Yardas and I told everybody, That fool sends a llamada to the yard. You ain't gotta listen to it. If it don't come from me, you ain't gotta listen to fool because this fool's phony. He ain't no Granada. He ain't put no work, and he does.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
No stripes. So let all the raza know who are working to get this, that they gave some fool who ain't even earned his shit. They gave him some stripes, but you guys ain't gotta listen to that. But it kind of caught up to me, and so I should have just not did that, I guess. But I didn't agree with it, so that's the way I dealt with it. But I always spoke up against things, and I guess it did rub some people the wrong way. But
you have 30 seconds remaining.
At the same time, that's what people like me for. So I wouldn't say there were mistakes. I just maybe I shouldn't have been so aggressive towards some people because that's something they would complain to me about. You're being aggressive with the carnales. So maybe I shouldn't have been so aggressive. Sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I don't know, but I guess I shouldn't have been aggressive. I'll call you back.
All right. Diablo said that's what's up. Businessman at work. No, Chipa Mexica. He was telling me that he'd be watching your videos. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, he's right there in the pod with PJ and Chapo and Casper and them and that I write to. They said he was out. He's a porter right now. I haven't got at him. We haven't talked.
Global Tel Link has a collect call for you. Except for approved attorney calls, this call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't know why I haven't. I mean, he hasn't reached out, so I mean,
An inmate.
I mean, we know each other well. But I figure if he wanted to rap, he could reach out to me very easily, and he hasn't, so I haven't either. Jojo AZ, did you get my Cash App yet? No, brother. I don't think so, brother. I haven't looked at it. How do I? Let me see. Yeah. No, Jojo. I don't believe so. Orlando Cervantes, what is good, gente? Hope everyone is having a good night. Much love to you all. Maritza Luna, do you remember any DOs at the sheriff's office? Do I remember any? Yeah, I remember a few. I think I don't really remember their names, but when we were on the 6th floor, they didn't do a lot of they didn't do that stuff where they do the quarterly changes. The ones from the 6th floor kind of stayed there, so we knew all of them pretty well. Pelon X8, what's up, homeboy? ¿Qué hubo, gente? I send mines. What's up, bro? EJG said, damn, they can't get real pictures. When did that change? Hey, bro, you guys can't get if I send you a picture, they make a copy of it and give it to you?
Yeah, so watch out. So last year, December, they went back into effect because they said too much flour was coming through the mail. So then they stopped. They stopped us getting cards. They would make a fucking paper copy of it. Then they started doing the carta itself a paper copy. Then now they say pictures are considered mail, not personal property, so they're making a color copy of a picture now. So I tell people, if you're going to send me a picture, just send it JPEG, because at least the quality is better on JPEG than in the Correo, because they be kind of looking all chop on this shit. So like even legal mail, legal mail, I'll get all the contents on the inside, but the envelope itself, I give it to the Huda, and they give me a paper copy of the outside of the envelope, so I know where it's coming from and shit. But I would get all the guts original. But the regular mail, they copy the envelope, they copy the letters, and they copy the pictures and the cards.
That's crazy.
And they've already walked off like 10 Hudas bringing in the clavo. Yet they're messing with our mail. Anybody messing with mail? Why do you need that when the Hudas are bringing it in?
Yeah. That's crazy. Bubba Mesa said, laugh my ass off. He said, whatever my little heart desires. Yeah. Diablo, LOL. Bobby B said, how quick does it take for this vato to turn one out? How quick does he draw, bro? Does he get down quick or what?
No, not like that. Well, it depends because he's real meticulous about the shit, but Fook is down.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's got some shit that's finished that he's doing. So I'm gonna be he's gonna give it to me to send it out so people can see the kind of shit that he does.
All right. Yaki 40, Grillo, ¿qué hubo a ti y al Ghost? Oh, al Greyhound. He put GH and I think it turned into Ghost on his thing.
What I let you.
G-Thoughts, can you tell me about Greyhound, his rank, why doing life, and why the name Greyhound, and why do I ask so many questions? His rank, I believe, so what, you got sergeant when you were, when everything was good, right, with the regular stuff, and then when all the shit was popping.
Well, right before it started popping, that's when they added me to the mesa. That's their own fault.
Yeah.
So.
And what happened?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but that was their own fault. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just one-sided or nothing. Other people agreed with that.
Oh, yeah.
But they just didn't like when we was headbutting.
But they added you to the mesa even though you weren't a capitan?
No, that's what they made us.
Oh, is that right?
To be on there. See, the only two people who ever sat on the mesa who were not a capitan was Chopper and Dizzy. Mm-hmm. Chopper is when they try to punish Chopper and then make him the weirdest shit, a sergeant on the mesa, which made no sense. And then Dizzy was always this lieutenant on the mesa, but he was never a captain on the mesa until later after we started fighting with each other. Then all of a sudden they upgraded him. But he was always just a lieutenant on the mesa, which made no sense at all.
Yeah.
And then when they added me, I was a capitan on the mesa. But then all the shit started popping off, and then that's when we went to war.
Right. And then
don't ask me how that works, because none of that makes sense to me even back then.
Yeah. He said, why is he doing live for a murder charge? And why the name Greyhound?
Because they were clowning me, said I looked like a greyhound in the boxing ring with the headgear on and shit, and then it just kind of stuck.
Aaron, yeah, thanks for the video. I think Mark's World going to love them. That's Aaron. All right. Clover 28, what's up, Greyhound and Cricket from East Los? What's up, homeboy? Ben Cuevas, Greyhound knows what's up with the best Phoenix-style Mexican food, LOL. Their green and red chili can't be beat. Yeah. Clover 28 said, good job, Cricket. Right on. Bubba Mesa, my lady said you need to hang a Mexican blanket of a lion behind you. Laugh my ass off. I know, right? Back here for something. Carlos Nieto, hell yeah, Cricket. I like how you said that not gangsters but real men make the world go round. That's the truth. Bobby B, last night I heard some bumps on the wall. Went outside to investigate. Oh shit, look like Mundo. Nope, just the ghost of Christmas past, old fucker. Este vato. Joel Brown, good evening, gentlemen. What's up, brother? Arizona Diablo, Bubba, ain't nothing wrong with Cricket's Motel 6 background, LOL. Motel 6, shit, this is my kid, just my kitchen, bro. What's wrong with, my shit don't look bad. Motel 6, goddamn. Carlos Nieto, hey, Greyhound, if you don't mind, how did your last day come to an end as a free man? Where were you? What were you doing?
I didn't understand nothing you said, bro.
How was your last day on the calles? How did it come to an end? Your last free day, where were you and what were you doing?
Oh, so on the day that I got arrested, earlier I had took my ex-wife and my sister and her old man and one of my nephews to Mesa, to the Sunsplash, the water park.
Yeah.
So we went over there for a while and shit, and then when we were done, I brought them back and shit, and we dropped off her old man and shit, and I was gonna cover for my sister because she was cheating on him, so she was gonna go to the bar and meet them, and then I was gonna go take care of a couple of negocios, and then go meet them because I was gonna meet one of her homegirls at the bar. So we had picked up the Warrior pole. We went to a few spots, did some acid, and then I guess his ruka was calling him, so we went and dropped him off. That's where they started following us at, because they seen me get out the car and go in the apartment. So that's when how Bert and Ernie, Maya and them started following me. So then I went and dropped off some cosas on the south side, and so we're coming back on the east side, and we're right there off of 7th Street and Buckeye right there in the meatballs, and all of a sudden there was a gang unit right on my ass, and undercover F-150 and some kind of old ass green Nova. In the Nova, that's where Clint Davis was jumping out of, and all these fools came out, and then they're like, "Which one is you? Is Gerard Jones?" I'm like, "That's me, bud."
Hey, did I ever tell you the story of Clint Davis and how he kind of went hard on Maruca?
Nah.
So, remember I was in there for that gun charge that I took to trial, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up getting found not guilty. Well, I was still on the probation from that Grifa charge. Remember that one? So
yeah.
I'm in there on the Grifa. Well, so now I beat the gun charge. I got found not guilty, but they still want to hold me, and they want to have a violation hearing based on the Grifa charge, because they said even though I got found not guilty of the gun charge, that was beyond a reasonable doubt for the jury. The judge could still violate my probation based on the preponderance of the evidence. It didn't matter that I got found not guilty, right? So Clint Davis gets on the stand, listen, and he's like talking shit about me, trying to talk about he's saying things about my tattoos that I don't even know, bro. He's like, yeah, I had like a little skull on my forearm. It was just a little cover-up tattoo that I got when I was younger, you know what I mean? He's like, that's a death's head. It means he's killed somebody. Then my clock, the clock was just facing like 6:30 because it was I did 6.5 years on my first one. And he was trying to say, because the little second hand was kind of up there somewhere. He was like, that if you add it together, it means this. Like, he just made all kinds of shit up, bro. And I don't care. At the time, I don't care because I already got found not guilty. They can't do nothing to me, bro. Like, I'm getting out. You know what I mean? Like, my max on the Grifa charge was like 18 months or some shit. And I had already done over a year fighting the cases. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm sitting there. So every time Clint Davis would look at me, I'd blow kisses at him, right? Just to like fuck with him. I'll start smiling and blowing kisses at him. And I get found. So they go ahead and then the judge remember they had the Ronald Reinstein, and then his brother was the other Reinstein. I can't remember his name.
I started off with Reinstein.
Huh?
I started off with Reinstein, and they gave me Ballinger after that.
Yeah, well, there was two of them. He had a brother. His brother's the one that put me on probation. So when I'm right there on this thing, and they're talking about that I'm Mexican Mafia and all this supposedly bad shit, my lawyer's like, Your Honor, when your brother sentenced him to probation, he knew all this stuff about Mr. Medrano. He knew he was Emmett. He knew he had these tattoos. Like, all this stuff that they're trying to bring out is not grounds for violation. It's all it's who he was anyway. So either way, the vato violated me. I didn't give a fuck. They gave me 15 months in the joint. I had to go and do like fucking a week and a half or some shit, right? But I was blowing kisses and doing all that shit. So this fucker ends up putting a thing on my ruca because so Big Casper had an old lady that was at that time. So he was with Elena, but he had another ruca that was a notary, one of those notary publics, and she notarized the huila from this ruca saying that the cohete in the car was her gun. I never used it in trial or anything, but I had it. So they tried to say that it was she tried to deny it after the fact that she had signed that because they started trying to scare her, tell her that if that was what she was going to stand by, they were going to book her, right? So then she said, no, 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 I never said it was mine. I never signed that. So then they started trying to say, like, they got a warrant, bro. These fools got a warrant from my cell in Madison and came in and searched my cell with an actual warrant, bro. When you don't need no fucking warrant to search a cell, you know what I mean? But they got a warrant looking for that affidavit that was notarized, and they were trying to say that my ruca had forged it. It was all bullshit. But it was a lie. The ruca signed it. She put her driver's license number on it. It was all legit. So Maruca, years later, something happened or whatever, and they wouldn't, she had to go pay a fine for something, and they wouldn't let her do it. They were saying that before she can do anything like that, she needed to contact Clint Davis, bro. So then she contacts him, and he's still talking shit. He's like, by then I'm already done, but he's still like, I know we're gonna get your husband. I know who you are and what you're doing. And she's like, Manuel's done with all that. He walked away, and he's like, yeah, fucking right. I'm not. You think I believe that shit? And he was still going hard on her, bro. It was crazy. Clint Davis.
Yeah, because it was him, Saldate, and Maya. They came to my cell, and they're like, just so you know, you could tell sinners and your boy the chef. That's what he says. You could tell your boy the chef that we've been seeing them doing rincon around fucking Garfield. That it's not gonna happen because we got him on tight. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I don't know why you're coming to tell me. He's like, oh, we know everything. I'm like, okay, whatever. And Clint's like, look, he's like, we're gonna bring all of them down before anything even happens. And then he said, and before you know it, you're gonna be downstairs in the horseshoe with some new charges. I'm like, I got all day long. I don't give a fuck what charges you put on me, right? So when they leave, these vatos leave. They come back like a week and a half later, but I already knew. And then he's like, man, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you got them to do this, but they killed Garfield. I'm like, I said, I thought you were watching them. You know what I mean? I said, if their family knew that you came and warned me about calling the dogs off, they could sue you because you said you were watching him the whole time and you didn't do nothing to protect this fool.
Yeah.
I hate that fool.
Clint Davis was a trip, man. All he was gang squad. He was a sergeant for the gang squad.
Yeah, I know. Look, when Cartoon came in, Cartoon lied and tried to say my little brother was trying to with Ant-Man and that he's gonna try to hit him and shit. So they were trying to remove him from the courtroom, and the judge had dismissed the whole jury and shit. And they're trying to dismiss my brother. And I'm like, look, if you guys don't want a mistrial, then my brother's staying in here. This is my family. He's gonna be right here. The Victor's family, they're on this side, whatever. I said, this fool ain't no fucking ain't one of mine. I said, you got these gang unit fools, and if they really know about something, they'll tell you my brother ain't fucking no Ant-Man or nothing. So that's bullshit. But the judge was like, oh no, that's right. His family can be here, and it doesn't matter what his affiliation is, whatever. He's here for family. He hasn't been causing problems. So what they did, Clint went and sat by my little brother. He's in plain clothes, and another Huda, I don't know who it was, but some Blanco had sat behind my brother in the next pew. And that's the way he was allowed to stay in because Cartoon lied and said that my brother was going to hit him and shit, that he's Ant-Man now or something. And then that's when they had to do my court like that. So Clint went to sit all the way next to my little brother and shit right next to him like he's going to do something.
Yeah, he was a trip, man, that dude. He was mad though when I was blowing them kisses at him in trial. He didn't know. But you know what was funny? Everybody's looking at him because he's testifying, and he would like look at me, so I'd blow the kiss and just smile, and I could tell like he would get like a little smirk on his face too, like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It was funny. Eh?
Well, right before I got sent out of state to over here, they came and they tried to come and see me over there. And I was refusing. He's like, well, because it was him and some homicide detectives. They're like, well, you know, Indio just renounced, and we got a lot of dirt on you. So it's in your best interest. Just talk with us. It ain't in my best interest. Nothing. I said, matter of fact, I don't even think SSU knows you even over here trying to see me in this other state and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I ain't got nothing to say. But that's how I first learned that Indio had renounced because he had tried to throw some shit at me, but I was refusing to come into the building and stuff. And then he tried to come out and talk and was like, hey, this is your best friend. I'm like, ain't nothing in my best friend. She's gonna charge me, charge me. Let's go. You know what I mean? But that's how I found out about all that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ray Diaz put tapping in. How you doing, Cricket and Greyhound? Hope everything good with you guys. Guessy, make sure you hit that like button. Maritza Luna put any stories on the DOs and fights with SMU inmates. Who put was that you, fool, that put that green light on all the placas in SMU?
Yeah, but so I did first it was Reyna, then I did everybody else, only because of the shit. I felt like they were trying to take sides in a civil war, and then they either gave you one option and like, hey, they'll try to PC up some people that were on the Yavana.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Then they'll put them in SB2 and STG them as trying to be one of us. I was like, man, this is some bullshit. So I had put them on the lista.
Yeah.
Reyna was at the top of the lista.
Yeah, I remember when the shit was happening. Then I think a couple placas got stabbed right there in SMU behind that shit.
Yeah, well, and that's what they're doing. They were hitting them, and the same thing happened in Buckeye and up in Winslow. And then that's when they're like, we gotta get rid of
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Orale, call back. Cricket's wife, Bubba, I don't have those blankets in my house. Yeah, we do. We have the Aztec calendar one and all those, baby. We can put that up. RJ, Q will put the little thingamajiggers. Kids see. May be monitored, LOL. Yeah, I know, right? It ain't May. They're monitoring. For sure.
Hotel link has a collect call.
Bobby B, LOL. What Bobby B say?
Global Tel Link.
You vote. All right, Bubba, I don't have those. Oh, I already did that. Mrs. Cricket, LOL. We don't either. South Phoenix, Cubo, Cricks, and Gray just tapping in, homies. Sending minds. Hope you vatos having a great night. Gracias.
you too.
Bubba Mesa put Joe Brown. What's up, bro? Rafael Ortiz put Cubo. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? John Henry, what's up, Grillo and Hound? Hope all is well. Everyone hit the like button. Gracias. You did a great job on the floor. That's my trade. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Arizona Diablo. Cricket, big respect to you, homeboy, for going against the current and trying to make a change. Tell Greyhound I send my respect and appreciate him bringing his story to the table. Chat, I'm out. All right, Diablo. Ya sabes, but I appreciate you, homeboy. Mark World put, driving Uber. Orale. What's up, Mark World? Jojo AZ said Arizona Diablo. RJ said, what happens if you get the patch in prison and the Jura sees it? Do you get slammed down or SSU go talk to you? Yeah.
What?
If you get the patch in prison and the placa sees it.
I mean, what they gonna do? All they can do is let SSU know, and then SSU, if you're on their radar, they're gonna come. But if you're not, they'll come anyway, so they can come and see who this is or something like that. Yeah,
they'll take pictures of it, and then they'll start a packet on you, obviously, to start trying to get the points to STG you.
Because they had that 10-point system, 2 points just to be a suspect.
Yeah. Arizona Diablo said, Bubba Mesa said, Arizona Diablo laughed my fucking ass off. I've been looking at trying to figure out where I'd seen that background. Córtatela, Bobby B. If the chotas see the patch, they take your picture and do nothing, or at least back in the day, that's all they did. Yeah, I mean, that's all they do still, but I mean, obviously after that, it's all about, they'll start the STG packet on you and start getting your points. And I think the patch, having the patch on you is 8 points, so you're pretty much done. RJ, Bobby B, Cubo. Carlos Nieto, Greyhound, how did one time find out you laid someone down? Did someone snitch on you?
Wait, how did what?
He said one time, but how did the placas find out you laid someone down? Did someone snitch on you?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody in the circle snitched on me. But they lied too, you know what I mean? They made up a whole bunch of bullshit, but at the end of the day, like I said before, had I not been involved in this shit, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have nobody telling on me. But yeah, somebody told on me.
Yeah. Maritza Luna, who's on the phone? Sorry, just joined. This is Gerard Schultz, aka Greyhound. Jojo, Arizona. I think it got sent to the wrong person, said Jojo. Oh shit, orale. That and the 2Gs. Maritza Luna put lights and fire. Orale. RJ, Greyhound on the phone, Maritza. Yep. There's Maruca. I don't have an animal blanket, just the one that's yours of that Aztec stuff, but that's all you. Yeah. And my shirts. RJ, I like that Aztec blanket. I had one just like that, and I cut a slit and made it into a sarape. Yeah, I got one that's a sarape too.
You got your shirt off, bro?
Huh?
I said, you got your shirt off?
Yeah, I got a shirt on.
No, I said you have your shirt off right now. Off.
No.
Oh.
No, why? No, they're talking about...
I heard them talking about an Aztec blanket. I thought you had your shirt off or something. Everybody was clowning you.
Shut the fuck up, fucker. Marisa Luna, are you gonna do a podcast with Sinner? More than likely not. I don't foresee that. Sinner's going through issues. Henry Cota, Cuba homeboy, how are things? Me just chilling, waiting for my homie to bring me a little something. Know what I mean? Orale. Cricket's wife, RJ, you do? I'm sorry, LOL, just kidding. Aaron, why is Warrior Poet on the list for the drive-by or something else? Has nothing to do with no drive-by. The drive-by was never an issue. That's never been the problem. That's a whole made up thing. The drive-by thing that he tries to pretend was an issue in the beginning was never an issue. The issue from the beginning, and I have not read the paperwork, so don't get me, I'm just explaining what the issue was in the beginning. When he got busted, there was accusations that he told on his homeboy from his neighborhood. And so when he went in there, those accusations stood. Little RJ found out about it and was pushing for him to get fucked off. Crow spoke up on his behalf and got all that taken care of because supposedly he was young or whatever. I'm not sure of the situation.
We're talking about Warrior Poet?
Yep. You know any more about that, bro?
Yeah, well, it was Benny Lizarraga from Garfield. He snitched on Benny, and Benny snitched on him. It was a back and forth thing, and it's funny because Benny became JP and then made Benny, and Crow gave Bad Boy a pass. You know what I mean? So once that was done, he would always be a torpedo. He could never enter the house or nothing. He would just be a torpedo, but that was a done deal. So everybody had to just roll with that, and that's what we did. Other people asked about it or whatever, and then they were told to keep their mouth shut because, that was a done deal. You know what I mean? But that ain't no lie. That's not no lie. That is what it was.
Yeah, but it was more than just about the Benny. Who was that his other homeboy that he told on too? Remember? There was another one that they kept talking about. The one who just got killed by the cops.
But they want all our homies from our neighborhood.
No, but the one he told on was Big PJ. Little PJ was telling me about it. The vato that got
Puppet and them snitch too. So
no,
it just all depends who.
No, the one with Warrior Poet, bro. They say Warrior Poet told on his homeboy, but it wasn't that vato Benny. It was another dude from from Dupavilla, the one who just got killed by the cops. They had a shootout with the cops in Glendale or something. I'll get the
I hear about nothing like that.
I'll get the name because he's even brought it up where they're saying that he even said it like his homeboy was telling on him, or no, that his homeboy was saying that he told on him and all this and that. Yeah, that's what it is. Mariano.
Yeah.
Mariano, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the one that shot the Hudas, that they had that little thing going on?
Yeah, the cops killed him.
Yeah, I didn't know that's who it was.
Yeah, Mariano. And that's the one that, he was the one that they say Warrior Poet told on también. Because that's the one that little PJ told me he read the paperwork in when they were in Perryville. And he said, Mariano was like, damn, what's up, bro? He just gets to walk a yard and I'm doing 15 years for that shit. And little PJ was like, damn, yeah, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? But I guess because Crow gave him that pass. But he tries to, on his videos when he first started, he was trying to tell everybody that the whole highlight behind what happened to him was because of the drive-by stuff. Like he's trying to change the narrative of it. But, you know, it had nothing to do with a drive-by. We didn't give a damn about drive-bys like that then. All that, and what's crazy.
We weren't on none of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's crazy is he'll say that stuff about we don't do nothing that Califas does. They can't tell. But then all of a sudden we're all on that drive-by, no drive-by shit. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah. Hell no, I can be drive-by king.
Cricket, oh, that's my girl. She's saying that. Why is Jojo Neta? Check again, bro. Is it a different name, bro, or because if it's that one, the same one, no. Cricket's wife, Gordo's mom, LOL, said RJ. Pinche Greyhound, said JoJo. Aaron, when you get a little more famous, you go into style the brows. No, bro, no. Just because I get famous don't mean I start liking dick. I say I'm not going to turn gay. Geronimo, and I'm not going to get famous. Come on, bro. We're just talking here, eh? Aaron, nobody here would know anything about anything like that, said Geronimo. What was the name of the cop that his wife got caught stealing and they booked both of them? His partner was so mean. That was Maya, baby. Mike Maya. His partner was Saldate. Yeah, Mike. Did you know that, fool? Mike Maya got arrested?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, his wife ended up, I guess she stole money and weapons from the evidence lockers and shit in the police station. She was a cop too, but she wasn't like a real cop. She was like she worked in the police station, but she was something else. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, she ended up I guess she had a gambling problem, bro. So she was jacking feria and pawning cohetes and shit. And he was with her.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they arrested him.
I only seen some case laws about that Ruka that was on death row in Perryville, and it turned out Saldate's, I guess his dad was a Hura too, and this fool was giving up fake ass statements on a whole bunch of other people. Because I had somebody try to get some paperwork from the Phoenix Police Department because I was gonna try to look up any fucking fucked up shit on Saldate too.
Yeah.
His dad was doing that, and he brought him into the fold and shit. The dirty shit that they would be fooling anyway. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something on him because I was hoping to try to get a Brady violation on him if there was any dirt on him because he did testify against me. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I read all that too, because at first when I was reading it, I thought it was him, but it was too old for it to be him. That's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, Bobby B, come on, man. Cricket with no shirt. You want that Lou Diamond Phillips dude back on here flirting with him? Bobby B, stupid. Aaron Payaso, yeah, Mariano. La Tusa 520. Orale, Cricket. Much respect to what you're doing. I hope Greyhound will get to see the streets again just because all the laws that are changing. Yeah. Hopefully, bro. I mean, there can always be that hope. Absolutely. Mariano. Yeah, Mariano. Present said Los. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? Yes, Mariano got 15 years behind that, said Bobby B. Yep. You sure, said Aaron? I'm positive, bro. Jojo, Arizona. there was a no drive-by rule around 2012. At least I seen a vato get smashed for it. Yeah, maybe 2012, but I mean, by then, I mean they're just making shit up. But we never put no shit like that in effect.
And the gangbang out here ain't even on that level no more for it to be put in effect anyway. So
Yeah, not like that. Bobby B, what I didn't like was little bad boy always bragging about doing drive-bys, driving by Michael Carbal's house, shooting at his house all the time. Fuck that. Yeah. Henry Cota put, who's on death row? What do you mean who's on death row, Henry? We weren't talking. He was talking about some ruca on death row that Vato Saldate's dad, I guess, did some dirty shit against.
it's some white broad. I think don't quote me on it, but I think the murder was her own child or something like that, and he put down a statement that something that she didn't say. He added all this other shit, but it wasn't just her. It turned out that he had priors of doing that on other people and shit. It all came out, and the fact that he had been accused of this and had been written up through the police department, that should have been disclosed when he was when he took the stand as impeachable evidence against him.
Yeah.
But all that shit was kept away, so that's why that Ruca's fucking case got overturned and she got off of death row. I think she got out too.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? And it's true, bro. All them placas do that, bro. That ain't nothing, dude. That ain't no secret shit.
Just like when they used to pop up in the condado on us. I mean, you're trying to pop up on us and come into the pods with the gang intel from the jail and come and try to talk to us. And you're violating our rights because our lawyer's not present, and we already told you we ain't talking to you. So now you want to come up and pop up on other ways and then try to sneak in and try to say little things like, you know what I mean, and try to get us out there or something.
Yeah.
They were dirty.
They used to come all the time too, bro. Cricket's wife, his other partner, he was a white guy. He told me my son would only see you behind a window. He was mean, talked a lot of shit. Oh, yeah, that was the FBI dude. Not Dan Musser, Keith Kelly. That was Keith Kelly, babe. RJ, where was Lil Bad Boy from? He was from Dupavilla. Jojo, I used to like kicking in the back door, pop off shots, and run out the front, jump in the stolen Accord, and hit the freeway, allegedly.
I'll call you tomorrow. It's lockdown time for me now, so I gotta call it good night for y'all, for everybody, bro.
Okay, carnal, ya sabes.
Buenas noches, amor.
Do that. Get some art out here, fool, so I can put it up. I don't think he heard that. Let me see. RJ, he's from DBP, said Bobby B. Yeah. Mr. West, Cubo Cricket, and Greyhound. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? Cubo. Now I read it. Baba Mesa. I got it. I think he got it. When I started this Chronicle family, Cricket and Greyhound, saludos. Question. So a person has solitary. Does the person have contact with others in the facility? Yes and no. Others in the facility, I mean, so when you're in the hole, bro, you got neighbors. I mean, it's a pod. If you're in SMU, I'm assuming you're asking for your brother. In SMU, there is 10 cells in the pod, 5 upstairs, 5 downstairs, and then at the end you have a shower on each end, or 8. They added one in SMU too. I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's 8 cells. 4 upstairs, 4 downstairs, and then the shower at the end. Then you got the rec pen is under the stairs. That's where you go out the door. So you have those vatos that you can rap to that are right there. You know, you can talk to them through the vent or play chess, you know, cell to cell or fish each other, you know, whatever. Then there's a big wall in front, right? Because you got the pod. There's a big wall, and on the top of the wall, you see light. It's like windows, but it doesn't go all the way to the top. So you can also yell to the vatos that are in the next pod over in your cluster. And sometimes you can yell loud enough for other vatos to hear you on the other pods in your cluster. Aside from that, I mean, that's probably the most real contact you're gonna have. I mean, you may see people when you go to visitation and different stuff like that, depending how you go. Um, I do if you're like in a CDU, it's a pretty big pod. All the cells kind of face each other, so you can do sign language or you can yell and talk. And we usually try to do sign language, so you're not everybody isn't all just yelling up in the pod. Then you'll have a celly there, but in SMU you didn't. Um, and that's basically it. Just depends what part too. Like when I was in BCU, that one kind of sucked. There wasn't a lot. I mean, you had the people in your pod, but anytime I left my cell, I'd be cuffed and shackled, and they laid me face down on a gurney, and they would roll me wherever I was going. So I couldn't really see people or nothing like that either. I'm just getting pushed around on the fucking gurney face down. Um, so yeah, it's a trip. It just depends on the facility you're in and all that. But for the most part, you'll have at least some contact with people. You got neighbors and you got the vents you can rap to, and you can always yell out your door and talk to people, across the way or in other rooms and other cells and all that type of stuff. Aaron, so no one got on list for drive-by back in 90s. I thought Posse got green lighted for stuff like that and being bloods. Now, Posse was just because of the sangre thing, the whole blood stuff. It really had nothing to do with the drive-by stuff. We didn't go hard on that. I mean, when it was talked about, it was frowned on. So people did say like, no drive-by, but there was no real established consequences. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. There would be some, there'd be some carnales that would try to make a big deal about it. There'd be some, here and there, but it never rose to a blanket, thing, law or anything like that. I know there has been some people that had, some issues because a carnal tried to make a big deal about that or whatever, but it never went too far with, to be honest, it wouldn't go into we didn't have it like that. We weren't doing that. It wasn't our thing. That was a California thing. We thought, a lot of them thought that it was, a good idea not to allow it and to make that rule, but we never really implemented it in full force. And I definitely know that his case had nothing to do with that. The whole drama with him was the Mariano thing. And little RJ was from Dupervilla too, and when he heard about it, he tried to push that issue. They had just been together in the juvenile. They both came over here together. They were cellies and all that. And then little RJ found out about that and was like, that's when he started pushing it. Everyone knew his case. They never pushed it anywhere else. It wasn't until he got there and the actual Mariano started putting out the paperwork and talking about it that it became an issue. And that's what really happened. It had nothing to do with all that other stuff about, the rest is just all smoke and mirrors that he's trying. That's what I'm saying. It would be best to just come on here and tell the truth. I mean, if you didn't tell on your own boy, cool. Maybe he had it wrong. I don't know. I didn't read the paperwork. I have no, no idea about that. But that's why you can't come on here and you lose credibility when you start making shit up like that. I mean, just tell it how it is, homeboy, and it shouldn't matter anyway if your message is a righteous one and you're pushing something that others believe in as well. You know what I'm saying? It really shouldn't. I know it will to some people, but hey, who cares? It is what it is. Do your thing. But the honesty factor is a big deal when it comes to that. We know people aren't gonna take kindly to you coming on here trying to bullshit and pretend like all that stuff never happened and everybody's dumb but you. You know what I mean? Come on. So that was that. Beezer, Cubo Greyhound, LNRs to you. Keep your head up, brother. He just hung up. My bad, brother. Valente 1. Cubo Grillo, saludos to you and Greyhound. Passing through after a long day's work. If I could get away with yanking the tablecloth from underneath the glassware. Much love, vatos, and stay feed, man. All right, homeboy. Ya sabes, Valente 1. Have a good one, brother. Aaron, I was with Mariano in the 6th floor juvie, I believe. It was 6-1. Yeah, I know. Like I said, after I saw that Hale on the YouTube thing, I didn't believe it. Some of that stuff didn't sound right to me. The whole drive by, that it doesn't sound. A lot of us know, bro. We've been there since. I mean, honestly, did you ever see anybody have a big issue about a drive by? I never saw it, Holmes. So when he was saying, I'm like, come on, something ain't right. And I asked PJ straight up, and PJ wrote me back and broke it all down to me. Um, Again, that doesn't rise to the level of paperwork. So I'm just going up, but it makes more sense than the other story. That's for damn sure. Carlos Nieto is young PJ from Dupes, used to beat G out all the time. Yeah, that's it. You guys know Green Eye Greedy from Hollywood. Yeah, that's him, Carlos. That's big. That's big. Little PJ. Um, yeah, yeah, that's him. Real good dude, man. He's a funny ass dude, man. Good ass vato, but yeah, he had a problem with that G for a while, man. But yeah, you guys know Green Eye Greedy from Hollywood. I don't remember no Greedy from Hollywood. I don't think so, brother. Maybe I do, but I don't remember. Not just Greyhound. Do you think if JB ever renounced, they will put him in an integrated yard and he'll be safe there? Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, there's a lot of other ones, that actually did worse to other, in the prison population, um, that are on those yardas. I think once you're there, but I don't think he ever will, Holmes. I mean, fuck. He went through all them years where basically, I mean, to be honest, think about it. He's a part of something that doesn't exist anymore. He will not renounce from being something that is no longer a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be so easy for him to say, "Yeah, okay, I'm done. I renounce." You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't exist. There's nothing left of it. And he went through all them years where basically just being a part of that made him a target. Like, he could have. I mean, that's one. I guess he's a true believer in whatever it is that he got going on. That's for damn sure. DCG, órale Chronicles. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? DCG, you the homie. RJ, dang cricket, they would roll out the red carpet for you and roll you on the gurney. Órale, see, yeah, it didn't feel like no red carpet, bro. And shit, that sucked, eh? Bobby B bought 3 dozen tamales today from my friend's old lady. $15 a dozen and barely a little carne and the chili not hot. I got burnt. He's a good friend. I'll say nada. Oh, fuck. No carne, huh? Once again, it's about who you know, LOL. Yeah, that's the damn truth, Aaron. Absolutely. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's the common theme all the way through. And we all know it. We saw it. I mean, everybody that's been in the Pinta, that ain't no secret. It's a sad reality of what that is all about, eh? But it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Even in the real world, you look at the politicians and shit, eh? It's all about them and their families, and nepotism and friendship, and under the table deal making, and it's just the nature of the beast, I guess. Carlos Zamora, gracias, Dan. Your Silence of the Lamb status on a gurney, but thank you. Yeah, no, they did everybody like that. That was in the VCU, though. It wasn't just me. If you were in that VCU, which stood for the Violence or Violent Control Unit, I think it's Violence Control Unit. That's just the way they would move us when we were in that section. That place, they wouldn't give you your none of your property. You could have one bar of soap, one thing. It was real restricted in there. It was a lot different than just being regular SMU. Maritza Luna, WH. What is WH? I'll see. awesome person. The only reason the Emmett did anything about drive-bys in Cali was ultimately to keep barrio drug trade under control. It's like politicians; they do shady stuff under the guise of righteousness. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a good way for them to get their hands in that mix. Up until that point, I said that the Lismo out there even didn't have a good grasp on all the barrios. That right there basically was, everyone had heard of them, everyone feared it, everybody, all that, but they didn't have a good grasp on these barrios, on these kids that, until then, once they did that and these park things happened and they had the no drive-by parties and they were doing all that stuff out there, then there was a lot more dialogue about who these vatos were, the and what they could do. And so these, and that's when, once they were able to have these, almost like representatives from these different barrios that spoke with the carnales, about this and got things together, then they were also able to implement other things on them. They would tell the representatives, no drive-bys. And by the way, we need 50% of everything you're making. And so it was a good way for them to implement communication and get that shit really rolling. I mean, it wasn't no righteous reason. They could care less people dying. I mean, that's what they're good at is hurting and killing. So, trust me that it wasn't because they were against that part of it. It was a way for them to get control. And then on a side of that, they got accolades. You had the fucking news, and you even had politicians saying how great it was that they were doing this. Everyone was fooled by that shit. It was a trip. Maritza Luna, did you make the move to 4th Ave from Madison, or you weren't there no more? No, I wasn't there anymore. So I left in early 2004, right before they moved everybody from 4th Ave to Madison. From Madison to 4th Ave. I had already been transferred over to the CCA in Florence. So, yeah, I missed that movida. Bobby B, it was just hard to believe that garbage Lil Bad Boy was pushing. Lil Bad Boy is a walking contradiction. Yeah, like I said, when you're doing this, honestly, like coming in here and talking to you guys and whatever the motive is. I mean, even if I was just on here just to tell prison stories, you can't tell some off the wall shit. People are gonna know it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Most vatos that have done time know what is possible and what isn't, and how things were and how it wasn't. I couldn't come in here and talk about how me and Charles Manson walked the yard together and this and that, and I never done time in Califas. You know what I'm saying? Vatos would know that. Now, normal ass gente may not know the difference between Arizona prisons and California, and I could fool them. But us, people that been there, done that would say, the fuck, you never even, how'd you do that? You weren't in Cali, just stuff like that, like the whole thing we talked about. Listen, I got nothing against the dude or nothing like that, but just as an example, the Sammy the Bull thing. In that video where he's talking about his tattoos, he says he puts the tattoo of Odin on his body, and that the Aryan Brotherhood, forget the names that he used and all that, just that the Aryan Brotherhood gave him permission to do it because he was a great guy. Now, normal people may hear that and be like, damn, that's cool. The Aryan Brotherhood gave him permission and, all this shit, right? And he got Odin. Us, people that have been there, come on, bro. Sammy came into the system with already the reputation of what he had done. There ain't no way he's walking around the yarda with no AB dudes. And if he was, everyone knows what would have happened to him. He's not even in a. You could even say, well, I was in the hole and he was in another cell. They couldn't get me. Okay, but they gave you permission. They're talking to you. We know that's not true. And you wouldn't even be in the pod with them dudes. So it doesn't even make sense to the people that know. Now, the good thing is he has probably 100,000 fans that know no difference about what pintas are, so they'll eat that shit up and it's all great and comments and thumbs up and everything. But, for us normal individuals that don't have superhero status like him, we can't do that. You vatos would blow me the fuck away if I came in here with a bunch of bullshit. And that was the problem with Homeboy. He just came in with too much craziness that was easily, it was easy to dismiss, and he wasn't able to get, to what his, thing was, because he had a righteous, he was he had an anti-eme for the kids, what you call it, I guess, message. It just got lost in all the craziness, and that was what was too bad. You can't do it. You have to come in here with straight truth, honesty. Just tell your story the way it is. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I can't change everything that happened to me. I saw earlier Vato came in here and fuck pesetas and shit. Okay, fuck me, whatever, Holmes. What happened happened. I can't change that. I'm not gonna come in here and lie to you and say what didn't happen. Um, it just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. But you come in here lying, you ain't gonna get nowhere. The message gets lost, and then you lose credibility, and it even works against you. You know what I mean? It's there ain't no way that I'm gonna mess up the mensaje that I got. Like my whole thing, I would rather just sit back and not do shit than stop a movement where kids are actually getting some kind of help or out of all this bullshit. So I don't know. It's crazy. Saludos, my brothers from Ray Ray. What's up, Ray Ray? Beezer Cyclone got into a wreck for a drive-by next to the church in Guadalupe. He didn't get that bad of a wreck because, he's a fucking carnal in good standing and doing his thing. Valente one. Any palabra on Lil Man from the Dupes? Heard he threw the towel in, but everyone from the E is keeping hush-hush on his status. Just wondering if you heard anything on Sempaui. Okay, so no, I have not heard that specifically that way. I have talked to people that have actually said that they talked to him directly, and that he did say when he gets out, he's through. That he didn't want to be, that he was, he was through with it. I don't think he's made that known, and I don't care to put it out there. The Vato's done, that shit it's over. It's a dream that never came to fruition. It's all drama. And the best thing he can do would be to walk away from it and just be there for his family and do his thing on his own. You know what I mean? There's no future in that. And so, hopefully that, hopefully his thing is that, he's through with it. That'd be the best thing he could do for himself and his family. That's no bullshit. But I don't know exactly. I have no other credible information. Like I said, some people have told me that they actually had conversations with him and he said that. But I guess until he gets out, we don't know if those people are lying. They could be lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have no real proof of that or nothing. No one's going to go off my word. You know what I mean? It's just going to have to wait and see type thing, You don't have that much longer to go, so I guess we'll find out. Carlos Nieto. Yeah, I know PJ pretty good, man. He used to chill with my primo a lot. Funny as hell. Yeah, good dude. How's he doing nowadays? He's all right. He's in there. He's now that he's through with being torcido over there, and he has a little more freedom. He has a pretty good relationship with his daughter, which he's real proud of her, bro. He talks about her a lot, and some of his other kids and stuff, some of the things, and he's doing good. He's not, for the situation, the best he can be, RJ, I watched the story on Widow Shy and how he used the youngster to establish his presence and tax all the barrios in SGV. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. That's the truth. You got the little gangbangers running around. They want to try and prove themselves and you know what I'm saying. They're trying their best to make themselves look good for these kids, and got it. But I was just doing it too, bro. And so yeah, that's the best way to do it. I mean, they're not stupid vatos, you know what I mean? Obviously. Ray Cricket, did you ever meet Frank Quijada, aka Jaws? I believe he was a lieutenant in La Vieja or Nueva. I'm not sure. ¿Cuál? Probably the Vieja. I don't know that name. And if you would have been a lieutenant, I would know it. And I don't know a Jaws either. So probably for the Vieja. I don't know the name, bro. I don't know. I never met him. No. No, Chipa Mexica, them is a joke. They talk about taking care of the raza, but yet they get all the youngsters strung out on black. They use you until you have nothing to give them. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Um, that you said it exactly how it is, and people are seeing that. I think for a lot of years people saw that, but they were afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people um, wouldn't speak that stuff out loud. And it's understandable. No one's trying to get fucked off. Whether we like it or not, inside the pinta, it's their world. Um, Hopefully, maybe someday that won't be the case. But at the very least, I think a lot of people are actually open their eyes to that fact all the way now. Um, I drank the Kool-Aid. I believed it to be what I joined, obviously. So I was right there on it 100%, trying to be trying to be super carnal and all that dumb shit, you know what I mean? So uh I fell into it, and I know that there's a lot of people that there's a lot of people that do. Youngsters, a lot of people, not I keep saying people, but I mainly mean the youngsters. I say a lot of these young kids, a lot of these, they're still blinded by the glorification of what this clica is. They're still, they hear the stories of, like the video I put out today about JB. Some people would say, damn, that vato got down, and damn, he put in all this work, and damn, that's a firme vato. No, man, he destroyed his fucking life, Holmes. He's torcido for the rest of his life with nothing. For what? Well, I mean, what exactly did he gain from any of that? Nothing. In the end, I mean, even his own turned on him. He became a pariah in the Pinta system. And then and then on top of that, look at the placas, eh? One of them had 6 kids, the other one had 3. Like, you destroyed families. Placas or not, I mean, I don't know how anybody feels about all that type of stuff. I'm just talking about a human being. That's it. Forget the fucking costume on each side. Um, it's a destruction of life, Holmes, and there's no taking that shit back. There's no changing that, and it shouldn't be glorified, eh? Killing someone is not hard to do. It's really not. I mean, it's a simple thing to do. Um, we're human. We bleed easy. We die easy. People die. That's what this is. I mean, it is what it is. So I'm not understanding, and I'm talking now, as an adult and shit, but I am understand. I get it. I glorified it too myself, but and still in my head, I can't get why. I don't understand what the lure is of that. I mean, if anything, I said go to the military, go do your thing over there, and then still you're doing it for a country which, I mean, people can argue that maybe that's not even the right way to do that death shouldn't be happening regardless, but damn, I say at least in that case you don't throw away your own fucking life too. You know what I mean? At least go with the norm of society if that's what you're gonna do. It just sucks that these kids are just throwing their lives away, Holmes, and destroying so many others in the process. You got jefitas just destroyed, Holmes. Fucked. You know what I mean? You got jefitas that probably look at the pictures of their babies and cry because their babies are either dead or in prison. That ain't no glorification. There's nothing glorified about that. There ain't nothing good about that. Ain't shit down about that shit. Um, you know, I get the mentality. I was there. I get the way we grew up. I understand it. I'm just speaking against it now, and I have to use I have to say it the way it is. I pretend I don't get it. You know what I mean? I do get it. I was there. But then again, I don't. I don't understand it. I guess I can put it that way. I don't understand what the lure is. I really don't. I had it. I mean, I was lured into it too. I glorified that shit too. I wanted to be the one that whacked more people than that vato. You know what I mean? So I understand it. I mean, I get. It's like I can't even explain this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But it's gotta stop, eh? Not you're doing it for. Especially when you're doing it for nothing, Holmes. There's nothing. I mean, people are dying for literally nothing, isn't it? Some fucking clica, and then that supposedly you can't walk away without dying. Like, why would you want vatos to be part of you that don't want to be part of you anyway? Like, it's just all madness, Holmes. It's like a setup to kill people. That's it. And these kids are the ones that are going to pay the price at the end. They just are. We've paid it, but consequences are getting harder. They're locking fools up and giving them hundreds of years. We may have come up in a time where we were somewhat lucky, but it's getting harder and harder, man. They're definitely throwing kids away now, and it's sad, eh? But they can control that. Honestly, it's their decision. Oh man, Bobby B. Once Pablo Crow and the others with rank saw what the power of the rank could do, they abused it. They became corrupt. No honor, no loyalty, no lismo, no nothing. Yeah, no chipa, you right, ese Bobby B. Awesome person, like when Sammy said, and let him get tatted. Yeah, that be. That's what I mean. No chipa. Bobby B, it's really sad because at one time I bought all the bullshit they sold. Yeah, me too. Bobby B, awesome person. Sammy the Bull said the AP let him get tatted. Yeah, that's what he said. Not cheaper. We all did, brother, said Bobby B. Awesome person. He posted a video saying that Cricket clarified. No, he didn't. Oh, we cut it out. Ray 72 watching and only 54 likes. Get with the program, mi gente. Hit that like button. Right on, brother. Appreciate that. Do we got any dislikes yet? No, we ain't got no dislikes. That's cool. Was Big Bad Boy ever clicked up Little Bad Boy's brother? No, neither of them were. Maritza Luna, are Sinner and Indio in bad standings? According to the powers that be, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Bobby B. Dude was foaming at the mouth, telling Gente to meet him so he could kill them. Then would say, praise the Lord in the name of Jesus. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, it was crazy. Definitely was. EJG, let's keep it clear to the youth. All cliques show favoritism, all show betrayal, and all will lead you to do gente business. But when it comes down to you as a human, they don't give a fuck about you. That's true. Everyone. And I know I focus on the M because, I mean, that's what I know. That's what I was. But he's absolutely right. All these prison gangs have the same MO. It's all the same. There's not one righteous one. There's not one that's for this and for that. There's not one about, I get it. They say the NF started because they had to protect themselves. Okay. But then what? Then they became just as bad, at the end of the day. That's the honest truth about it. All of these cliques are just, it's just all bad. Eh? William Villalobos, hood politics are a never-ending cycle to nowhere. I was born watching everybody in the gang-banging era going hard just to have nothing 25, 30 years later. Yeah. RJ, kick his ass out. Block that puto, said Bobby B. That's the porno site, fool. That will be tripping. Aaron, PJ went to Cimarron and got caught up with, I believe, a phone and dope. He quit the M, but not the lifestyle. Yeah, that could be the case, too. He says now he's through, but a lot of autos are like that too. It's hard to take that out of people. They'll quit that. But hopefully, I don't know. He talks about it now. I'm hoping he's doing good, and he says that he's there now, just doing his thing, and he's away from all that. So we'll see. But definitely, still, he took one big step. So, proud of him for that. That's for sure. Lovely Ghoul, just saw the JB profile tonight. Good job, Cricket. Right on, Lovely Ghoul. Appreciate that. EJG, it's not just M, it's the barrio clicks as well. So cut it at its roots, and that's joining the barrio. Yeah, all the way around. I mean, it's all bad. I mean, it's the lifestyle in general. Um, that's for sure. There's so many other things that can be that people can do. That these kids can do as alternatives to that. You know what I mean? Um, it's just bad. It's sad that they feel that some of them do feel that that's like their only route, or they were born to do it, and all that other stuff. Um, I just hope that that they'll start seeing that that's not the case. Because the truth is that's not. I mean, there is a lot of other options out there for them. It's just about finding them, looking for them, and us showing them. Some of them don't have that. A lot of them don't see that. A lot of them don't see it on their own like that, and in the barrios and stuff, it's hard to see that. Past everything else that's going on. But I guess that's why we can. We got to. Hopefully, we can do our thing, and bring that to them. Robert Martinez, ¿qué onda? That was a good video. The way you ended it was the message that needs to be heard. Buen trabajo, said Robert Martinez. Thank you, bro. Can you give a small intro on Crow right now? Like, do something on him right now, or a video you talking about? I'll wait and see what you put. 575 of us here. Let's hit the like, people. No Chipa Mexica, Maritza Luna. Yes, they are. Maritza Luna, thank Chipa. Bobby B, not me, bro. I'm hard to kill. RJ, there's good cops and there's bad cops. I just live a normal life and I try to avoid them altogether, said RJ. Yeah, I mean, there's good and bad in everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's human beings. It is what it is. You just gotta hope that the bad gets weeded out of everything. Including them. I had a hard time understanding how a man that can't take and handle his own family handle a yard with 1,000 bottles, said Aaron. Yeah, I don't know, bro. RJ put Aaron that part. Valente, one hora alegría. Have a good night and may God bless you and the familia. Keep up the good work and much love. Gonna shoot you an email, so keep an eye out for it. Con respeto. All right, homeboy. Simon. I will, absolutely, brother. Awesome person. He doesn't have to feed the vatos, the family he does have to feed. Yeah, I guess that's probably one of the reasons. That's crazy, huh? Let's see. I'm trying to see how many. Where we at on the likes? Aquí. $64 likes. Órale. No Chipa Mexica, that's easy, bro. We were kids, but once we become men, we grew up and became real men. Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. So we need to figure out a way so that these next ones don't have that excuse. You know what I'm saying? Just saying we were kids, because they could lose their life being just kids. You know what I'm saying? We need to figure out a way where we can, by our own lessons that we've learned, help them bypass all the bullshit and not go through all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, 30 years from now, I don't want the kids of today to be able to say, hey, we were kids, we didn't know. They may not have the same chances we got. Like I said, laws got tough, bro. They're laying people down and they don't have a lot of second chances anymore. And my hope is that we can, kind of show them the way with what we got going on. Prison makes people less responsible. Not a good place to learn how to live, but you can get front row to scandalous. That's where I learned how gacho peeps are. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Uh, Mark World, I'd get ramped. You get ramped. What's ramped, homeboy? Carlos Nieto. Can you let PJ know if you remember Alex Romo sends his respects, 55th Glen Rosa, green convertible on 20s. He'll remember. Thanks. Yeah, I'll tell him, bro, if I remember. I'll try to remember, though. Simon. Maritza, what jails were you in for MCSO besides Madison? For MCSO, Madison, and they made a mistake for about a month, and I went to Towers one time, and then the Ninja Turtles came and surrounded me and took me right back to up to the sixth floor in Madison. So Madison was basically the only one as an adult. And like I said, a month at the Towers jail. But that's it. RJ, I used to think being a big homie meant them having your back, them protecting you people to look up to, but it's the exact opposite. It absolutely is, brother. I mean, joining that, getting involved in that was meant you just brought on a whole another batch of enemies and pretty much may have just met the people that are gonna kill you. Yeah, it's trash, eh? Aaron, yeah, hopefully he can change his life. Not impossible, but hard as hell. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? But listen, if I can do it, and Chopper can do it, and Bobby B can do it, and so many others have done it. I mean, there's no excuse. There's not being able to do it. Some people need support. I understand that. Um, it ain't easy to live a normal life out here, especially after losing so much time in between where you haven't been able to establish yourself, right? Coming out of all that, when you go fill out a job application, you have no prior job history. Then you have to also put on that thing that you're a felon. All these, obstacles that we have, but you can get through them, bro. And then in 4 or 5 years, you have some job history that you can put down on a resume. So it takes time, but it would have took time anyway. If you would have done it from when you were, 17, 18 years old and started your, life then, we just start a little bit later. But, that's it. It's the same thing. It's just about, making sure that you don't get off that path and end up, back on the bullshit. That's the hard part. No one's saying it's easy, but as far as it being able to be done, I mean, bro, Chopper, me, Bobby B, and I'm not putting myself out to some great fucking, like, look at me, I got my issues, homeboy. I mean, we have problems, but they're normal problems. They're issues that people have. You know what I mean? It's not easy living, just a normal ass life. There's struggles, there's problems, there's things that come. There's good times and bad, like anything else. But it's definitely, I tell you, a lot less heartache than just sitting in there forever. I mean, it's easy to be in there and not have to work and not have to do all the other stuff, but it's easy in a sense and it's hard in a sense because emotionally and all that it'll sure fuck you up. That's for damn sure. Let me see. Yeah, hopefully he can change. Yeah, Brenda Low Cricket. What's going on? Bobby B, MAB, NF, Mama. It's all the fucking same. All bullshit. If you have to pay with time, you can do you. You don't have to put in work. Yeah, that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Um, if you're already in that mess, you got time to do. There's ways to make it a positive. I mean, you're fucked anyway. Make the best of what you can. Order books, read books. Even if you don't have feria, there's organizations that will send you free books. There's churches and shit, or some prisoner writing play. You could just write. You send them a list of books that you would like, or even like the not necessarily the titles, but the types, and they'll send you 2 or 3 books. Every joint got a library. You can go get books. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. You can figure out something you're interested in that's not just fictional, and start trying to learn it and really go on that. There's a lot of ways to better yourself in the pinta, even if the system doesn't sit there and offer, you probably can't get your the master's degree and PhD like the old days, but you can sure gain a lot of knowledge, by just teaching yourself, so instead of just throwing away your life on dope and running around the yard trying to be the big man on campus and stabbing people and all that other shit, better yourself. Get out and use that and be somebody. You've already made the mistake, but that doesn't mean that your life is over. Time is just time. It'll get bad. I mean, you get 10 years ain't shit. You get out and you can still do something. You go in at 20 and get out at 30, you're good, bro. You still have a lot of time ahead of you to make a real good life for yourself. And 10 years of sitting in there, teaching yourself and self-educating, shit, you're ahead of the game. And my nana asked I didn't have the cards, said Jojo. Robert Martin, if you can tonight. All right, I will. I'll get it to a minute. Dan Crick, Filiberto's went to Fry's, came home and grubbed out, and you still on, homie. I know, bro. I've only been on 2 hours too. This ain't nothing for us. You already know. Arizona Diablo, stay up, carnal. Ya sabes. A person can do 20 years and get out. Just because a youngster gets 20, he doesn't have to join. He can stay disciplined and get out. Yep. Mark World, local. I only eat ranchera carnes at 100, said Chocho. Carlos Zamora, if I can just follow up on your spiel on joining gangs, similar things happen in the non-affiliated arena also. I think the best teaching would be who you count as friends and give your trust to. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said, they it's all, even in the real world with the nepotism and all that, even at work, what I'm saying? Like, they'll have the little cool clique that hangs out over there with the manager. And, there's all, everything, it all has its place. It's just a matter of how you conduct yourself, and the only one that we can definitely control is our own, is ourselves. So that's what we do. EJG, Mark World, bro, we aren't on here to hear rape stories. Carlos Zamora, what you say on that, Cricket? Yeah, absolutely right, brother. Yeah. The best way is to find yourself a handful of good friends, whether the people you grew up with or after the fact or whatever, that that are there for you for real and that you're there for real. Like no, homeboy's mortgage is coming and for whatever reason he can't pay it. He knows he can come to you and you can lend it to him and he'll pay you back. Aside from monetarily, homeboy and his wife are having problems. He can come talk to you about it, and you give him an honest, you're not gonna sit there and just clown him and shit, and go whisper to the rest of the homies that he's going through problems. Friendships. It's feedment to have good friends in your life. Unfortunately, a lot of us make the mistake that people that drink with you and hang out with you are your friends, and that's just not the case. Those are the ones that disappear the quickest. Mark World, no, he didn't. Aaron, Carla Niet. Oh, yeah, Carlos. You should write him. He could use some support, but don't get caught in a web. Draw a line. Talking about PJ. Yeah, I write him and say he ain't on no bullshit. La neta, he's not. David Maestas just got home from the Vieja's work Christmas party. Did you get that feria I sent for Chalk? Yes, I seen that. Absolutely. I tried to get him on here tonight. I don't know what happened. I called him. I texted him. Pinche chopper. No, Chipa Mexica. Hey, bro, I just saw your carnal bad girl on his pink bike, and he had a shirt on that said, I'm sorry, Cricket, please forgive me. Man, that's your carnal, fool. Ray, I think it's Carla, not Carlos Nieto, bro. Nah, it's Carlos, Ray. He's on his girl's account. That's why I say Carlos, because I don't like calling him Carla. I know it's a vato. He's told us before. He's on his girl's account. Aaron, being free. Being free is a state of mind. You can be free in prison. It's about being comfortable with yourself. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, it's a lot better to be free in your body too, though. You know what I mean? You gotta admit. Okay, let's clarify what we all hear. We're not here to glorify prison or gang life or rapes with the institutions. We're here to spread a positive message, tell our experiences and lessons learned. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Rose just on some bullshit, bro. You know, it is what it is. Michael Reyes, what's up, Cricket? Just getting on. Had a good night with the family at the Christmas lights parade. Man, that's feeding me, bro. Yeah, that's cool right there. Towers, bet you were running that shit, lol. No, actually in Towers, I tried to stay really low. I didn't tell anybody I was a carnal. I think there was a couple people that knew the vatos that were running it, and I just let them run it. They would come and ask me things, but for the most part, I tried to keep that shit very quiet because I was happy to be not in the hole. And I went to court one day, and the task force was there and saw me without chains and shit. You know what I mean? Like the way they do us from close custody, and realized that I was probably not in the right place. And right after that, I think that evening I got back from court. The jail intel from Towers tried to call me in and question me, and I just denied. I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. That's, got the wrong person. I don't know anything about Noeme. I've never met any of those individuals. And then the next day, I guess they didn't care about my denials, and they told the pod to lock down. And here came the turtles. And they all like surrounded the front of my cell, and that was it. Got chained up, thrown in the van, and went to Madison and up to the 6th floor. Yeah, that was a trip. That fool troll, he's everywhere talking trash. Yeah, Jojo, I seen it, bro. EJG Jojo, who? Mark Rose, Simon. Did you like Towers, Grillo? Yeah, Towers was all right, man, but it was weird. They had the 3 bunks homes, and the top one, you were like fucking a foot away from the ceiling. I couldn't have that. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm on the first. I gotta be on the bottom bunk. I couldn't do that. I only had one issue there. Where I can't remember exactly what happened. Something happened. This vato did something, and I did. We fought. EJG, yeah, he knows Sean, my homie, and he always says something about it wherever I see him. Says Jojo. EJG Jojo, I read some on other channels. Cricket's wife, we do got trolls in here, probably cops too. It's funny because they definitely stand out. Yeah. Jojo AZ, yeah, they hate because he's almost at 700,000 subscribers. Sean. Yeah. Joey Kills. Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing, brother? Kilvo. Hola, Joey Kills. Absolutely. Ernie, you Cricket, tell us a story about the worst thing you've seen in prison. Worst thing I've seen. I can't think of something, but you know what? I do want to talk about something in a minute. Give me a second to finish up these comments. I'll talk what Johnny was talking about real quick. A quick introduction on him, and then I got to talk about something. Joey Kills, what up? What's up, little brother? How you doing, man? Maritza Luna, did you want to take the Filiberto's burrito after eating slop for a while? LOL from FBI. Yeah, I wanted to. I couldn't though. I was too proud. Couldn't do it. Geronimo de los Cielos, Joey Kills 00, just another Saturday night at Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. Orale. Put the whole thing. Cricket, I got in trouble. What happened? What happened, Joey? Jojo AZ Center just came out with a new picture book. It's 3 pages long. Córtatela. Los Aco Modelo Negra needed that, said Los. Orale. I don't drink, bro. I haven't drank in a while. I wouldn't mind a beer or something. I just don't really. I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't drink because I'm an AA or nothing like that. I just don't drink. I don't have. I don't know. I don't really. I don't desire it. You know what I'm saying? But I used to a lot. But I wouldn't mind drinking a beer, like just chilling, talking with gente and shit like that. Maruka likes Budweiser, so sometimes she'll do that. But yeah, I just really, I guess do I, babe? Do I drink when you drink? I really don't. I don't think I do. I can't remember when the last time is I drank anything. Jojo Sin. Oh, that's the one. Arizona Diablo just watched and commented on your one of the most dangerous prisoners in Arizona video. These videos are man, your money maker cricket. Everybody, please watch this. Yeah, that was. Hopefully, I did my best with it. I never met the vato personally, so I didn't have any like personal stories that I could put in there or nothing like that. So I just kind of did, I looked into, everything that he had got involved with and kind of put it together like that. But hopefully it came out okay. The main thing is I want these kids, man. I hopefully they read that and it's not just about, the work he put in and all that. They see the loss there. You know what I'm saying? What it led to. That's kind of what I'm trying to get across. Obviously, I try to add that in there the way I do. But I just want to make sure that that one I told you guys, that's kind of my fear with doing these videos. I don't want it to look like I'm trying to glorify or but I think they're okay. I mean, it's just videos. I might even change it up a little bit and do some on other people that are not just MS stuff, just other people that have thrown their life away. Basically, I mean I should make that shit a series. What's up, Joey Kills? I'm still waiting for your response. How'd you get in trouble? Can I call you after the live? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yes, do that. Ernie, it was when he saw Mando try to stab a vato. Absolute worst attempt to stab someone ever. Yeah, that was true. When you talk about Mando Hernandez, that was stupid. The way he did that. Cricket is true. On your first pegada, you had the knife upside down. Yeah. Top bunk was the best with the AC by your head, said JoJo. Yeah, Joey Kills. Call me for sure, bro. Rogelio, Cuvo. What's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? RJ, JoJo AZ. But on the top bunk, you could smell the pillow because hot air rises up. I just didn't like it. It's just claustrophobic, isn't it? That thing was like this far away from the bunk, home. Like you had to squeeze in that bitch. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine anybody named also jumping up there. Rogelio 499, right on, bro. Thank you for that super sticker. He put, how's it going, Cuvo? What's up, bro? How you been? How you been? We talked earlier. We got at you earlier. Appreciate that, Rogelio. $4.99 through the super chat. Oh, it's a super chat. Why did I say super sticker? It had that little thing right there. That's why I thought. Jojo AZ. Oh, I already said that top bunk was cool, said Los. You were there too, Los, at the Towers jail, the way it was? The Towers jail had 3 bunks, bro. And then the top bunk, it was just like, it was like 2 feet, where you had to kind of lay in there. Yeah, I couldn't mess with that. What the hell is that, Rogelio? Oh, the Streamlabs? Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Let me get fit. I thought I was smart. Give me a sec. Those Jojo, is he talking about now? RJ, nobody allowed to fart in my cell except me, said Jojo. Jojo, Arizona, orale. Arizona, the courtesy flush, homeboy, or else. Yeah. EJG, Ruka likes Bud Diesel. We know who runs the house at EJG. Maruka, she does. She likes that Budweiser. Burn the apple stem, courtesy, said Los. Rogelio, what the hell is that? So Rogelio, so I found it in this stream thing right here. It's called Streamlabs. What I'm using to stream these lives, right? This one's called Streamlabs, and the other one that I use when Chopper's with me is called StreamYard. Okay, so this one I found a thing where you could put bots inside. Like there's all kinds of different ones where if you guys were to put like an upside down question mark and then something, you could play a game and vatos could play games against each other in the chat and just weird shit, right? So I didn't do none of that. But I seen one that said that it would be a bot in there that would chat with the group, just go along. Like, I didn't know what it meant. So I put it on there, and all the fucker does is just tell what everybody sees. Like, you just donated that $4.99. So it goes on, and Rogelio just super chatted $4.99. Like, bro, I seen that. What the fuck? It's worthless, bro. But I thought I was smart I read the shit said bot, so I thought I was putting some artificial intelligence shit in this motherfucker. It is trash, bro. But that's what that is. A lot of the hardcore kids have already experienced some crazy ass shit. I saw my first murder at 12. Hopefully they will relate and try to find a way out. So David Maya says, yeah, that's true. Absolutely. Hell no, 2 bunks in my days, bro. Yeah, Los, but did you go to Towers? Well, see, check it out, Los. After I got out in 2001, I got hit with a parole violation, and they put me in Towers by accident. So I was there for about a month and a half, I think, and they had 3 bunks in that bitch, bro. And then, like I said, I went to court, and the task force seen that I wasn't chained up the way they had us in close custody. So they realized I was in the wrong. They didn't know where I was. They thought maybe I was downstairs in Madison, maybe. But once they found out I was in Towers, they really fucking got sick. But and I had already been there. I was there for like a month and a half, 2 months or something. And so then, like I said, when I got back, the internal, the security, the jail intel pulled me up, tried to question me. I denied. Then the next day, Turtles came and got me and took me to the 6th floor. It was stupid. Manita Luna, I was in Tower 3 before I went to 4. Do you know Archie Reese? No, I don't. Oh, you were in Tower 3 before you went to 4th Ave? Yeah, no, I didn't know no Archie Reese. I don't even remember what tower I was in. That was in 2000. 2001, right after I got out to join, and I got that violation, and I went there in 2001, and then I was there, like I said, a couple month and a half or something. Then I went back. They sent me to 6th floor Madison. Orale, thought this Streamlabs was clowning me, said Rogelio. It's stupid, bro. I just thought, oh man. I thought I was adding some feed me shit to the chat that was gonna be bullshitting with you guys and telling jokes or I don't know what the hell, but it don't do nothing, man. And I can't remember how I did it, so I can't take it off now. Man, that emoji as your headband, Cricket. Cortatela. Look at that, my girl want a clown, eh? Rogelio Hernandez, I hope you and family are doing well. Bobby B, listen, I'm serious. If we weren't on lockdown and my cellie took a dump while I was in the cell, I was stabbing him. And if he farted without lighting a match and spraying Downy, I was stabbing him. Yeah, you be a stabbing motherfucker then, bro, because I'll drop him flush, but I'm taking his shit. I don't give a damn. Javon, same color too, said Jojo. See, you guys got her going, huh? EJG, that emoji looks like Cricket waiting in the bed when his Ruka gets back from Arizona. Appreciate that, Rogelio. Thank you, bro. Shit. This one has cricket's eyebrows. Laugh my fucking out. Oh, the this one. Yes, said my girl. Rogelio Towers. Can't remember building numbers. 90. Yeah, I don't remember no towers. Ernie, you. Bobby B. I watched it earlier. I agree it was a good one. Cubo Rogelio from Bobby B. Gracias, Bubba from Rogelio. RJ. Putting the little emojis. When we burned down Tent City, I got sent back to the tents by accident. I was taken back in a few weeks. MCSO wasn't doing their job, LOL. Yeah, they definitely weren't. I'm telling you, when I got over there, it was like, what the hell? I was just like staying quiet. I didn't tell nobody. When people were asking me my name and shit, I would just be like, my name's Manuel. What's going on? Like, I didn't want to say cricket, eh? And then there was a few vatos there that were like running it for carnales. And when they saw it, they were like, what the fuck? Like, vatos had been to the joint. And they were like, what's up, man? And then there's carnales still on the sixth floor talking to them. And they obviously know I'm over here. I had told Pablo and all them, I'm over here. Fool. I don't know what the hell's going on. So they had kind of told some of them I was there. And these dudes are just like, hey, whatever you want. I'm like, no. You do this. I'm good, bro. I'm not, fuck the tower. I don't want to run no fucking towers. You guys handle this shit. I wasn't trying to get locked down for shit. I know you said the submarine was cool, but come on, bro. They had like 20 vatos jammed in an 8-man cell. The shower's wet, gacho. Still traumatized, LOL. Yeah, but it was still, what I liked about it is like we were kind of like on our own in there. You know what I'm saying? Like the placas weren't all on your shit. I was in one of them 8-man cells, like, those long ones. It was fucked up like that, but I don't know, man. I like that you go into the little when you went to the little day rooms, not the big ones, but I like the little one with the one TV. I used to go in there with Blackbird all the time, and Shabaria, and we just play chess. Eh? We'd be playing chess all day and shit. It was I just liked that the placas weren't all up in your mix. Eh? Kibo Bobby, Big Bro said Rogelio, EJG's. And some people are in prison on the streets. Yeah. John Henry Segrio, just want to say thanks for your time, homeboy. The truth will reach the kids. The videos all speak about the lies and backstabbing. You're a good vato for what you're doing. Appreciate that, bro. So before I read on, there's only a couple comments there. I know they'll add up, so I'll get to them. But homeboy was asking about Crow. So Crow, his real name is Angel Rivera. He's from Dupavilla originally. Older vato. I think he went to prison like 83, 84, something like that for armed robbery. Got in the mix pretty quick. And then his kind of claim to fame, it wasn't the only thing he did, but one of the main things was obviously him and Ruben Melendez killed Tuba Dominguez from the old M in Cimarron. They stabbed him to death. And what's crazy is they got caught in that because Crow stabbed Ruben in the hand. And so Ruben's hand was stabbed and he bled. And there was like a blood trail from the murder scene to their cell. And I got paperwork on that too. Where it's kind of weird, man. Crow is like actually admitting that he did it because if he wouldn't have, there would have been problems or something. Like, it's weird, Holmes. I don't know how he got away with that. But he's actually saying, like, if I wouldn't have, it was an MA hit, and if I wouldn't have participated, I could have got in trouble. Like, I'm gonna post it, man. Matter of fact, I think I need to do one on him and put that stuff on there so people don't think I'm just bullshit. It's just weird when I read it. I'm like, how did he get away with? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's all that do as I say, not as I do things. Like stuff like that. Anybody else would have been through. I don't know. And then also Crow had got out, and he had killed Albert Quiros too. That was another big thing that people were talking about. So he was kind of young, and he had done some things pretty fast that gave him status amongst the carnales. So he was one of the first captains when they started when they implemented the ranking system. He was one of the first ones that got the captain status. one of the first captains. Him, Sleepy Bernal, Pablo Eppinger. I think that's it. It was three of them at the time. There may have been another one or two. I'm not sure. I can't remember right now off the top. But basically, that was Crow. After that, Crow was in the pinta for they gave him life for that murder, but then he ended up giving it back. And before going to trial, he ended up signing a plea bargain for that. And I think he only got like 10 or 15 in total. He gave the life back. So he got out. He's a real bad dope fiend, junkie. So he loves heroin. So that was one of his big things was heroin. He was just a junkie. So when he got out, he was obviously out there doing stuff for the M. I mean, he was, he did some more murders that he was involved in and all of that. But he also, I don't know if anybody remembers, in the mid 90s or later 90s, 97, 98, something like that. He did a bunch of armed robberies and he did them with a beanie on. And the news and the placas dubbed him the Beanie Bandit. So that was his name, Beanie Bandit, and he was robbing all these places, liquor stores and shit like that, Circle K's and all kinds of stuff. They ended up busting him for that, and while he was in there on that is when they page 2'd him, which in Arizona means they gave him new charges. They charged him with new stuff, with the whole conspiracy, the Mexican Mafia stuff, the drug cases and all that. And then they came a little bit later again, and they hit him with the stuff out of New Mexico. He ended up getting found not guilty on the Beanie Bandit stuff, the armed robbery. He beat all that, but he stayed in based on the conspiracy cases that they had brought against all of them, him, Pablo, and some of Indio. I think on that he ended up signing about an 18-year deal or something. Went off to the Pinta, got to the joint. That's when he pushed to change the rules on getting high. Because while he was in the county and the conspiracy charges came out, he was able to hear those phone calls where they were talking about killing him due to his drug use. So when he got back to the SMU2, he took it to the mesa that the rules should change, that carnales know what they're doing. As long as they're taking care of business, it shouldn't matter. And so he changed it. Then he got indicted in New Mexico with the rest of them, and they went there. After about 2 years of that, New Mexico was scared to keep them. That's the honest truth. They got scared that they changed locks on the courthouse. The judge was carrying guns. The prosecutors carrying guns. They put bulletproof glass in front of the jury box and in front of the judge's chair thing. All kinds of stuff. So then they ended up dropping all charges in New Mexico and bringing them back up in Arizona, which was the first time in history that that's ever been done, where charges were dropped in one district, which I think New Mexico was the 10th district, and brought back up in another, which was the 9th district, Arizona, and where the crime didn't even happen, Arizona. But because of safety reasons, they allowed it to happen. They were indicted out of there, and in the end, he ended up signing 3 life sentences in prison for that. So that's a little quick synopsis on Crow. Homeboy was asking about. Carlos Zamora, all right, Chronicle family, have a good night. My wife threatened me. It's either the channel or a removal. Chale, good night, Cricket. Have a good night, brother. Awesome person. If you go to prison as a known gang member, do you have to give esquina or can you just do your own thing? No, you just do your own thing, bro. Gang member part has nothing to do with inside. Matter of fact, anything that has to do with the street stays on the street. So you can't even, you can't keep on gang banging or nothing. All that shit's dead. You stick with your raza. Anything that has to do with the raza, then that's where you are obligated. If there's a riot, a sit down, a work stoppage, anything where it's race related, it's mandatory that you be involved. Aside from that, you're free to do your time how you see fit, as long as you don't get involved in any bullshit. That's where people end up getting in trouble. They start gambling. They start getting high, owing money. And so they get into you get into the limelight of the ones, that or that comes up, and so problems start with that. But other than that, you can do your time your way, and I advise that wholeheartedly now. Rogelio said, I'm in prison at home. Maruca keeps me in the backyard. Yeah. Shit, but you got a big backyard. Fool. That's a feed me yard. That's almost the size of Reining's rec yard. Arizona Diablo 18. I started off in Towers 94 when I was still figuring out who I was and what I was really ready to do. My chanclas got took by a wood. The homies got them back. I knew who I was with after that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have, when I went to that tower shit was a trip. I got lucky, man. I mean, I didn't get lucky, obviously, but when I started my time in the adult system, I was a juvenile on the 6th floor in Madison, and when I turned 18, I just went right downstairs, and then from there I went to the Pinta. So I didn't do a lot of. I did 9 months in the county, but I didn't like jump around. I didn't do a lot of different counties or jails or whatever you want to call them. It was all Madison. And when I got back, after I got out and I went back, the tower. I got lucky with Towers for a minute, and that was the end of that. It was all Madison after that. 6th floor. That was it. After that, I never did it. I never been on the 3rd floor. Never been on the 5th. I actually went to the 2nd floor when I turned 18. Back then, so those are the only 2 floors I ever been on. Was 2nd floor and the 6th floor, and then whatever tower I was in Towers, I can't remember that shit. And then I remember Durango juvenile shit. I was there. Obviously, Unit 1 on the way in. We were sleepers in Unit 2. We go over there just to sleep. That shit was closed down. And then Unit 3 and 5 were the other units I was in. Aaron, drug ruin everybody. You can take the most genuine person, put them on drugs, forget about it. Drugs are maybe second biggest problem for the youth. That garbage is so cheap, anyone can afford $5 pill or bowl. Yeah, that's crazy. It's getting pretty bad, man. Cricket, were you prepared at one point to spend your life in prison for the least one? Yeah, absolutely. I was. I mean, yeah, that's where I was headed. When I was facing the death penalty in there, I mean, that was it. I knew I was done. I mean, there was no freedom after that. I knew that for sure. Like I said, them turning on me became a blessing. I was able to then do what I did, but I was done. I spent quite a while in there with that fact. I was, was death penalty bound with no. There was no out of that. I mean, that's what I was going to get more than likely. I mean, who knows? Maybe the jury would have thought I was a nice guy and not gave me that shit, but it was that or life for sure. Diablo, same with Casper, always upstairs. Yeah, I was there with Casper on the 2003 when we were all up there. He was there, but he was on the other side. He was over there with Cyclone, as a matter of fact. And like I said, they had all of us together. And I remember him sending me a huila, talking about that he wanted to join the familia and all that. He wanted to be parte. And I still remember that. And I wrote him back. By then, I already knew what was going on. I was kind of done with it, but I was still in the pod with everybody. And I remember writing him back, telling him, bro, you don't want to do this shit right here. There ain't no future in this and all of that. I remember that conversation. I remember writing him that. It was a trip. And I still remember, too, when we were at Visit, and I seen him, too. Like, him and Cyclone were over there, and we had come in. And I still remember Cyclone, too. He saw us, and he was, like, pointing at himself, going, remember me? I was like, yeah, I remember you, fool. We were in the 6th floor. We were in juvenile together. I remember. And he's like, what's up? What's up? He wasn't a carnal or nobody yet, and we were over there locked down together. But he saw when we came to visit, so he was, like, trying to talk to all of us and shit. And he kept pointing at his face, asking me if I remembered him. Same with Casper, always upstairs. Gonna call it a night. Cricket, Michael Reyes. Been up since 5. Got to go get a spot for the parade. Plus told the family I'll make some caldo de res for them. Have a good and blessed night. Thank you, brother. You too, bro. Looks like you had a firme day today. Gas firme, bro. Have a good one. Bobby B, an awesome person. I know I was at the beginning, didn't care if I got out, just wanted to die an old man. Yeah. Whether I was in there or on the outside, I just wanted to be alive. Maritza Luna, in Towers MCSO, there's only Towers 1 through 6. What's Towers 94? Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I don't know. I think he said, no, he said he was in Towers in 1994, Maritza, not in Towers 94. He said when he was in Towers in 1994, but he left the 19 out. Aaron, are you anti-cartel also? Because they definitely destroying youth life. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I'm anti all that shit, bro. I mean, I'm not for nothing that has to do with the criminal world anymore at all. None of it, bro. I'm absolutely against it all, yes. I mean, there's no hypocrisy in my game, brother. I'm against all that shit. Now, I'm not no hard on crime type of dude as far as thinking like some kid needs to get 20 years because he gets high. I ain't one of them. But I'm definitely anti all of that shit. Anything that hurts or destroys these kids, I'm for doing away with all that. That's for sure. I don't know if you guys seen, man. They did a big ass raid, man, in Louisiana prison. They got 100 cell phones, a pound of weed, like a half a pound of those the synthetic weed, all kinds of like, man. These pintas, they're living it up in them joints now, bro. They're talking about like five ounces of meth, all kinds of stuff, bro. I'm like, what the hell? They had 30 something strips of Suboxone. But I tripped out on they had a pound and like a pound and 4 point something ounces of grifa in there, bro, straight weed, and 100 cell phones. What the 100 cell phones, bro, in the joint? That's crazy. That is a trip, eh? Good things, that's right, Aaron Simon. They use youth to cross drugs, same way inmate uses people. Yeah. West side of Phoenix. Cuba Cricket. Hope you're doing well this evening. I missed Chopper last video. Too damn busy lately at the Jale, pero ni modo, aquí estamos. Yeah, absolutely. That's all good, West side of Phoenix. I mean, if that's what you're missing it for, you're missing it for a good cause, homeboy. I get it. That's got to do your thing for the family, brother. That's for damn sure. But I appreciate you making it when you can, brother. Oh, okay, left my ass off, my bad. Yeah, that's all it was. That's what he was saying. Yep. In Towers 94, 1994. Where we at right here? What we looking like? 78 likes. Órale, gracias. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. You can watch them on TikTok. They have hella phones. That's crazy. In the joint, huh? I never had none of that. Never seen that. They weren't, cell phones wasn't big when I was in there. And I get, no, you know what? But by the time I was getting out, it was starting to be a thing. But 100 of them hoes in the joint, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's definitely a trip, man. But, they're smaller and smaller, so I guess it ain't that hard to get them in there. If you're going to get anything, it might as well be a phone, right? And it would have been nice to have in my time. I know that. I mean, even just to keep in contact. I'm not even thinking of the criminal side of it, but to be able to just keep in contact, that'd be feeding me, bro. That was solid cricket running game to Kaz back then and feeding him game. Homie was set in his ways though. Even as a little kid, his mindset was always different than ours on the street. Yeah, he was set on it. I know, and I took a chance telling him that. I couldn't tell him everything, obviously. But I was just telling him, like, bro, you don't want to do it. At that time, I was already in there on all that, and the death penalty thing was on my head. I was like, bro, you don't want to do this. And that's when he was in there, I think, for that, blasting that person. And yeah, I remember me and Chino both when we seen him one time. He was in the day room, and me and Chino were coming back from, I don't know if it was visit or what. But he was in there and he's like, what's up? And me and Chino both were pointing at our tattoos that he had never finished. Because he started a sleeve on Chino. When we were in Meadows, they worked in the bakery together. And he was tacking on Chino, but he never finished it. And then when me and him were in Santa Rita together, he was tagging on me, and he never finished. So we're both pointing at our shit like, "What's up, man? You didn't finish my shit." He was just laughing. I was just on a Facebook Live with a dude in Cali, DOC, City JG. Is that right? That's crazy. So what we gonna do about Chop, man? I don't know, bro. I can't call it no more with Chop, bro. I'm trying my best. Nah, I know he's going through a lot, man. That primo that he lost, but matter of fact, what's crazy is earlier I was reading comments, and I seen some of the comments that were from that primo of his that passed, and yeah, it's got to be. I know it's tough on him, man. He's really trying to figure out a way where he can get back out there. But yeah, I ain't tripping, bro. I can hold this shit down. I'm trying my best to try to figure out. We'll try to get some other, other people involved. Like I said, I want to do some other interviews and stuff. Maybe bring in topics that we can speak on, and I'm gonna try and change it up a little bit just so we can have a little more wider dialogue on things. But when he can, he can. It just is what it is. Hey, bro, I know you just dropped that last vid. When will next one come out, and what's it about? So this morning I wrote one that I got. It's basically going to be all about the Gremlin stuff, bro. That's the one I'm working on right now. Everything's already written. I just got to get all the photos together and start putting all that side of it together. And then once that's done and I get all the slides, then I'll record, myself reading it like I do, and then I can put it all together. Hopefully I can get it time frame, I don't know, a few days. I think I'm gonna do one on bonsai too. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, do a few different ones, Rogelio, that video was good. I feel bad for the vato. I really feel like reaching out to him. Yeah, I reached out to him, Rogelio, JB. I reached out to him. I said, just wanted to get his side of things, just kind of, I didn't tell him I was no X or nothing like that. I just kind of got at him. And, kind of got at him in a way like, almost like a reporter type shit. I tried, I didn't want to, I obviously can't tell him who I was. He really ain't gonna want to fuck with me. But he wrote back. I mean, he was real respectful in his response, and he just said, thank you. He said first and foremost, all due respect, all that bullshit that we all say, right? And then he said, unfortunately, because of my lifestyle, he said, and the way I've lived for the last 50 years. That prevents me from taking part in anything. Basically it prevented him from taking part in what I was trying to, talk to him about. He's like, but I do appreciate you reaching out, and I thank you so much. Con respeto, JB. That was it. It was like, he was respectful about it. It was just, he didn't want nothing to do with talking about it. So, yeah. Chops a free spirit, said awesome person, yeah. Rogelio said, who the hell is Chops? Probably be Rogelio. He wouldn't want you to believe me, man. Oh, he wouldn't want you to believe me, man. Yeah. I mean, about his plane ticket. What about it, Jojo? What'd you say? So what we gonna do about you? Oh, about it. I don't know, brother. I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? I'm going through my own, I'm trying to get there for my time for Christmas and all of that, homeboy. I wish there was more I can do, but I don't know, bro. I just hopefully, I don't know, bro. He can figure something. Rogelio, no, about JP. I don't know if he would or not, bro. Like I said, he was respectful with me when I rapped to him, for sure. G Rocker, sup from Milwaukee. What's up, G Rocker? Damn, I haven't seen G Rocker in a while. You ain't been on here for a bit, bro. How you doing? Milwaukee, I remember you. Damn, you ain't been on my lives for a minute. How you been, brother? Everything good? Lovely, cool. Will you drop a profile on the Cisneros brothers and Luis being made in the Cali? Yeah, I probably will. There probably won't be a lot of information about him being made out there. I mean, I don't have a lot of information of that, not firsthand. I know the vato, both of them. I mean, him and Porky. I was torcido with them. So there's some things that I can, obviously bring to the table, but I have no idea what took place there. I can try to find out, ask some individuals and see what I can get. But that would probably come later. I'll try and figure it out. You could never trust Chico or Casper with guns, whether it was enemies or their own homies getting shot by accident. It was real, said Diablo. G-Rocker. I've seen the sick with the Sammy the Bull and Michael Franzese on Valuetainment. What's your thought? Yeah, I saw it, man. They went hard. I don't know, man. Sammy the Bull, it's hard, bro. He's delusional, brother. I mean, you can't get mad about the truth. It just is what it is. I mean, I guess maybe he felt that that his friendship would keep him from saying some shit like that. I don't know. I saw it, though. It was just a trip. But maybe it was all for just show. I don't know. T-Mac 87. When I was locked up in Steiner in 2013, if you were from a neighborhood, you were automatically a ski, not cricket. I heard that. I heard that started coming later. It was Dizzy and them that implemented that. My homeboy told me about that. He was saying that if you're from any street gang, you're automatic. But I think that they did away with that. That was Dizzy and them pushing that movida, and I think that got away. I think they got away from that side of it. Once Dizzy and them were pushed out, I think that ended. I would assume. I mean, I wouldn't see how you can force that. We never did that shit before. Lovely Go. You should reach out to Wrong Too Strong for an interview. He has a positive message for the youth. Yeah, I've seen his. I used to watch his before. Man, I ain't seen him in a long time. Is he still doing it? I don't know why his. I never subscribed or anything, but I watched him quite a bit. None of it hasn't popped up on my feed for a while, so I didn't even know, is he still doing it? Oh, hell, I didn't talk to P. Giordino or any of that family for years. I didn't want to, but I'm glad I did, carnal. Thank you, Grio. Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me you got that homeboy, right? Yeah, bro, none of them. I mean, really, PJ and Tino, PJ for sure. He's always been independent. He ain't with that Ale right there. If anybody, you could see it in him. I mean, that bro. I mean, even getting STG'd and locked down like if he was a carnal and being all that. He got all the consequences of it and never joined. It's crazy. Spinal 209. How long you been on YouTube? Damn, bro. How long I been on YouTube? On this channel here, I just started it, bro. It's only been like 4 months, 3-4 months, I think. But when we had the other channels, I can't exactly remember how long it was, but we had Perplex News and those, and that was about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years at the most. I would think. If any one of us could do it, it would be me. I mean, he actually likes me, said Bobby B. Yeah, Spino. Not long, brother. Not long. I just, like I said, I started this channel here about maybe 3-4 months ago. And on those other ones, when we're doing Perplex, we're mostly just releasing videos. I did a couple lives that I wasn't really feeling. But it was mostly just videos on that channel. Did you make any money during the crack epidemic in Arizona? I remember a lot of paisans making money from crack. Nah. Crack wasn't no big thing really by the time when I in like 95, 94, 93, 92. All it was in the 80s more. I mean, I know it was there, but it wasn't no big thing by then, bro. I didn't make no feria off that. No. Jojo AZ, I'm gonna send 30 half for G. J half for Chop, but also I'll find out tomorrow if I can get him a free ticket, but I'll have to overnight it to him because it's a physical pass if I can get one. Shit. Orale, if you can do that, bro, absolutely. I know he wouldn't, I mean, he ain't, yeah, absolutely, brother. That'd be feeding, man, bro, for real. Maritza Luna, did you ever get down fight with any guards? So we had a few issues where we would, when they would act kind of crazy and try to do stuff, but never like a one-on-one or nothing like that. What we would do is, we would like, cover the window, put down grease and lotion on the floor and shit so they can slip and slide on the way in and then get down like that. But no, I never really had no straight get down with no placas like that. It was mostly because they would, you know, do something crazy, throw the tray in our cell or skip us on showers on purpose, or just stuff like the little little bullshit stuff they do when they play those games. And so to bring attention, we'll go hard on that. G Rocker, everything good, Nikon, brother. I remember, bro. Work and school, 2 tests left in school for IT in spring. Orale, that's feeding me, bro. That's good, homeboy. That's good. Get your education, get that shit, get yourself started in this world. That's a good thing. Aaron, Bobby, that JB a cool dude, said Aaron. Other than his lifestyle. Awesome person. I think Sammy is just insecure for having snitched on so many people. Yeah, but you can't take it back. And everybody knows it, so you just gotta live with it, man. Or don't be don't be on YouTube. But people are gonna talk about it. Fuck. It was probably one of the biggest stories of the time, and to this day might be even one of the biggest stories in that whole genre over there. With the Italianos and stuff. So. You can't hide from it. And to be upset that someone brings it up is kind of ridiculous. What happened to Frosty? What happened to Frosty? Do you know? Frosty melted at the end of the movie, said Rogelio. What happened to Frosty melted? It's because they were running low on recruits. That's why they wanted that regla implemented. See, that's crazy, right? See, the fact that they are running low on recruits does, that says a lot about what that people are actually opening their eyes to all that bullshit. You can only abuse and hide the fact for so long. Yes, Wrong the Strong still makes videos, but he has taken the more religious route these days. Oh, is that right? Que loco. Yeah, Aaron, he's cool, said Bobby B. I was pulling wire today and my hand slipped and I socked myself in the damn eye, said Jojo. That's funny. T-Mac 87 Jojo, yeah, that's true. Aaron, he had family that were around JB. I think I remember a principal at Herrera Junior High was from 9th Street and think he had the same last name as JB. And there's a lot of Boorkeses, bro. I'm not sure if there's a lot from 9th Street, But I remember, I mean, there was so many vatos that had that same last name. That was Shamuko's last name, Scotty, and his brother Nene, obviously, and Mike. And then there was the Indio from the, I think Indio was from Glendale. He was an old M vato too, named Manuel Bojorquez. But he was old M. He's the one that killed himself in Madison. He jumped off the top tier onto his head on the tables. Who else, man? There was a lot of those Bojorquez and Borquez. Those two names I remember hearing a lot about those different people with those names in the mix. Now I don't know if they were related in any way or who was from I know Shamuko wasn't related to JB, but I don't know if there was other Bojorquez's from 9th Street or not. G Rocker, since the kind of removed the dislike button, do you still get to see the amount of dislike? They didn't remove it, it's still there, shit. I just put my cell phone right now. Shit, can I take it away? Yeah, I just took it away. It's still there, bro. But yeah, you can still see it as long as they hit that dislike, it's there. But yeah, it's right next to the like button, bro. Right now I don't got any, which is crazy. But it's there. What up, my Nikon, said Joe Cho, Arizona. Los jingle bells are going to hit you in the dome, bro. Trucha. You like that, huh? Oh, Jojo, said G Rocker. Vale. Jojo Grillo. Have you heard of Theo Vaughn? Theo Vaughn? No. I don't know what what's that? What's Theo Vaughn, bro? I never heard of that. EJG was in Lowe's today and saw my old barber in the Pinta. Homie said he grossed $1 million last year. I'm like, damn, I'm in the wrong business. Damn, cutting hair? Nice. Jojo said that regla was like the draft. Yeah, pretty much. Theo Vaughn is funny as fuck. What's Theo Vaughn? Bobby B, we missing some people today, right? Matt, Anthony Johnson, Javier, Chele, who else? Well, Matt was here earlier, and so was Chele. I haven't seen Javier or Anthony Johnson. You're right about that. I just thought about Javier hasn't been here though. I wonder what's up with him. But Chele was here earlier too. I saw Matt and Chele earlier for sure. Joining the M isn't the only way to earn respect. I know vatos that are loyal to me beyond any organization oath, straight up. Yeah, well, I mean, I can guarantee that. I mean, the fucking organizational oath is trash. There's no loyalty there at all. So, Chopper's dog is more loyal to him than a carnal is to a carnal. That's the damn truth. At the end, you know what I mean? Ray Diaz, Cricket, what I really like about your channel, you're honest, you tell the truth and answer everyone's question. I appreciate that, brother. I try, you know what I mean? I just, like I said, man, I feel a certain way about the way, responding just because, I don't think you ought to be on here talking to yourself. You're obviously here to talk to me, so when you say something, I try to acknowledge that, so. Gracias. Theo Vaughn is a comedian. Oh, okay. No, I've never seen that vato. You keep in touch with any carnales in favor right now? That are in good standing? No, not anymore. I did for a minute, but they have now renounced the ones that I was. So it's mostly just a bunch of the ones that I walked away the last, whatever amount of time. Let me think. Yeah, I don't have any that are in supposedly in good standing at this time. And Jay, going to be happy for the JB video. Oh yeah, Anthony, he already made a comment, bro. I saw it. He already put a comment on there, under the video. I'm surprised he didn't come on here to talk about it, but he made a comment. Bobby, their first shift, said Jojo AZ. Yeah, we're already in the second shift. Que loco. EJG 9, he bought into a pipe fitting business after he got out. Oh, orale. Oh, I thought for fucking cutting hair. Hey, that's money. Pipe fitting. Yeah, for sure. Bubba Mesa said, well, it's Saturday and I'm jealous. Some people actually have lives. Yeah, you ain't the only one. Shit. Look at me. I do this shit every day. But this is cool, man. I mean, I'd rather do this than I mean, there ain't shit I got to do out there anyway. I don't fuck with no clubs. I don't drink. I don't no bars. And, it is what it is. Was there a lot of Aryan Circle members in Arizona when you were active? No, lovely cool. That doesn't exist in Arizona. There was Aryan Brotherhood, but Aryan Circle is a Texas gang. Little Shy Boy. What's up, Cricket? What's up, Shy Boy? How you doing, brother? ¿Qué pasó? Aquí no más. Bobby B said, it's like you say, there's a lot of good guys in there, but they don't have to be a part. Those brothers can do their own time, can stop the bullshit. Yeah? G-Rocker, what would you do or say if you found out your son got into them? Oh, man, that'd break my fucking heart, bro. There wouldn't be a lot I could do. I would say a lot, obviously, but that would break my fucking heart. My boys, come on. A motherfucker passes out when he sees blood. It would never happen, but hypothetically, I know what you mean. But yeah, no way. Bubba Mesa said, yeah, and we're here with you, carnal, LOL. Gracias, EJG. Jose Aldo looks like his old self, said EJG. Yeah, I remember Jose Aldo when he was a champ for a little bit, right? Maritza, well, good cast. See you later, bedtime. Orale, have a good night. Jojo, Arizona. I make carne asada like every day. I'm getting fat. Shake my head. Shit. Aren't we all? That's it. Aren't we all? Awesome person. It's dangerous out in Las Calles. Rather watch Pete Chronicles. Orale. It is dangerous out there. Them damn kids, man. They gotta stop that bullshit, man. They really gotta stop it, for real. Let me see. What's Converse perspective talking about? Let me throw him a cubo. He was tripping. That's funny. Where are we at? Jojo, this is better than anything else, to be honest. We can all be ourselves. Yeah, that's true, eh? That's real. That's real right there. Putting up that fake mask out there, trying to, it can lead to problems, Holmes. It's got you. Jojo, we definitely need to hang out. I have a really nice barbecue grill, said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B said, David, me first. G-Rocker, gonna smoke a pinner and sleep. Have a good cricket and meet guys. All right, G-Rocker, do your thing, brother. Have a good night, homeboy. Ya sabes. EJG, shit, I ain't jealous. I'd rather sit my ass in the house watching this than out dealing with the public. Yeah. You're right about that, bro. You are right about that. Papi B, we can all kick it at my house at Bubba Mesa. Órale, party at Bubba and party in Mesa, Holmes. Vamos. Damn, 81 likes, bro. The hell? That's firme. Jojo, hell yeah, Bubba, get that mofo ready. Sometimes I make eggs and asada at 2 a.m. with some pumpkin pie. I said, Jojo, fuck with pumpkin pie. What the fuck? That shit came out of nowhere. He said he makes eggs and asada with pumpkin pie. Oh, that's funny. Jojo, I like pumpkin pie too, said Bubba Mesa. Although just won, he's headed back to a title shot. Really? We don't a goodbye. It's more like see you laters. Mamapili. Órale. Have a good one, brother. Yep. See you later, homeboy. Have a good night. All right. So here we are. 3 hours in. Time to shut it down. Ya saben, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, you guys know already all the spill. Thank you guys, for this. Today, I think we had some good conversations today. We're really talking on some real shit. I appreciate you guys for real. Anyone that donated, thank you. Homeboy Rogelio, appreciate that. Anybody else on here, you guys already know how I feel. I thank you guys so much for being a part of this and just, like I said, all the conversations and the dialogue. It is what it is. We're on our way to do good things, man. So, vámonos. Pumpkin pie, my favorite, said Bobby B. Dinner at JoJo's, y'all. On my way, said G Rocker. You're right. No need for us to be fake 100 because you never know who really knows you in here, said Bubba Mesa. Ray Diaz, my girl likes to watch that program Locked Up After Love. I asked her why she likes watching the program. Bobby B, eggs and asada. Oh, hell yeah, said Bobby B. Los, I think a lot of gente get caught up trying to make up for time lost in the joint. I'm talking financially. First time I got out, I wanted chain, homie. I wanted chain homie had. I wanted that ride he had. Slow and easy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. You try to just jump right into what everybody else is doing and you ain't got it like that yet. I don't do so well in public. I get irritated quick with ignorance, said JoJo. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow, Bubba Mesa. Buenas noches, gente. Awesome person. JoJo, me too. That's why I stay home. So, everybody, gracias, homeboys. Appreciate you guys. Ya saben. Don't forget I'm not even going to put all the spiel down, but just don't forget the Christmas fund for anybody that can. Spence, I just read Aunt Jay comment that he did not have living family. Yeah, homeboy, talking about JB. Have a good night, Cricket from Ray Diaz. We love you, Grillo, said Jojo Easy. Maruca's going to come in the house now. Yeah, sorry. I love all you fools too. Yeah, there. How you like that? Puro pedo. You guys have a good night, eh? Gracias. I'm old and a homebody, said Jojo Easy. Oh, no, who said that? Oh, Bobby B. Guess he. So that's that. Jojo, let me know on that, bro, for Chopper. I'll definitely talk to him, and then that would be feeding, brother. If that could happen, shit, he would love that. So just let me know. Other than that, thank you guys. Have a good night.